intro video, all of them now.
If I die tomorrow, I hope you hear these words. I ain't here to flip no birds or sip no syrup. Hope the future generations can get this urge. Stay woke, youngin', and avenge these nerds.
Yeah. Two guys in an empty seat.
There he is.
I had to be late on purpose. I totally forgot. Listen, two things. First of all, I'm drinking for the last hurrah, and second of all, I forgot how short. Well, not short, but like how timed your intro is. I thought I had like another 10 seconds. Anything to keep it alive. What's up? It's a pleasure to be back. Thanks for having me, guys.
So I'm gonna have Seabass tell the story, but this is the original 3. which is so wild. Like I didn't realize
the pilot episode.
Said, yeah.
The pilot episode. That's what it was. It was the pilot episode that never airs. The pilot episode that disappeared.
Accounts. I'm pretty sure I know who that is because I recognize the initials, but I want to make sure who it is. But yeah, so Seabass, take us down memory lane real quick.
So, Nerds of the Round, how it all started. It all began as an idea that was very, very, very fun.
I knew that was him.
Steven Vera was right behind the camera.
Yeah.
We filmed in his basement. I remember we went back and forth of how to use the light, and the light was backwards. So it's like, yo, what's up, Hugo?
What's going on?
So there was no the lighting situation was bad. The basement was dark. Mike and Law were the very first 2 guests on the pilot episode to test out for the show. Yeah. And we were filming in Steven's couch in the basement, and it was known as the dark episode. It was really, really, really not well edited. The footage was bad. There was no saving. It was a fun, bad episode. We talked about anime, live action anime. Funny thing, true story. I remember Steven sent me the edit, and the edits he did, and I had to laugh, but I was like, I can't use this. Was that in the middle of the episode was a 2 girls, 1 cup joke, and I was just like, we can't use that, dog.
It was rough.
So Jess tried to edit the footage, and this is how Jess became the editor, because she was trying to edit the footage. It was just too dark.
Yeah,
couldn't see anything.
It was darker than that episode of Game of Thrones where the Nightwalkers come in finally.
It was so dark.
They could have gave us a warning though. They could have been like, turn the brightness on.
Bro, it was so dark and so bad that I was blending in with the background. That's how dark it was.
Yeah, it was rough.
But
because the first true episode we were attempting to do the Batman versus Superman review. I feel like it was a Batman Superman review, and I was glad because I didn't want to do it. And then
no, the first episode we were talking about live action anime.
When we were at Steve's house?
Yeah, that was it. It wasn't the Batman because the Batman versus Superman we did at the couch in the crib, because I filmed 3 episodes back to back.
Oh yeah,
in the crib on the couch.
I know there was one episode, like the first episode was like the dark episode, and we blamed Scott Snyder for a reason that I think was
there was a lot of stuff that we talked about that, but it just never aired.
We went after Scott a lot.
We tried, we did. That was the whole butt of it, but it started on what was it?
The Night of Ideas and Birth of Nerds.
You know what?
Tools while listening. I love it. Hold up. Did Mayhem get a haircut? What kind of chaos is this?
Oh no. My hair's just pulled back.
He pulled it back. It's nice and clean. He's not doing all the chaos that he normally does.
So the next few episodes were filmed on the couch, and it was still on Geeks Unlimited before it became its own thing. So we did 3 episodes, and I think one of those episodes, if anybody had paid attention, something had got in my eye, because we filmed the episodes back and back. By the time we got to the 3rd episode, something had got in my eye, and I'm like this, and thank God for Jesse's editing. I was just like, yo, my eye, like you can see my eye was beginning to swell in the 3rd episode.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So what I remember from the beginning, if we're going back, is you know, we all had these ideas creatively. We were just like, why not go for it? Sebastian said I inspired him. I don't think so. I think he always had it in him, so I don't take credit for that.
No, we had a conversation in your car. Do you want me to go all the way back to the conversation in your car?
Sir, it's not that kind of party. Anyway, no, you know, Sebastian has always done his thing. I've always made sure to support you, Sebastian. So driving all the way to the Bronx, that parking was crazy, but I didn't care, man. Like, you know, some of the great footage came from the show. I've used it. I've definitely. I remember when I had the Naruto hoodie and I made that face. That was popular.
Oh, this is gonna be the most unhinged episode we've ever done. I promise you that. Like, promise you that.
Yeah.
That said, no shits are gonna be given this episode. That's it. Going out with the banger.
It was just funny.
Yo, Steady, do you remember the New Year's Eve Twitch stream that we all did, and we were all just clearing, or at least me and you were clearing the Jameson bottle? That's the plan. Just saying.
Listen, that goes back to shout out to Dennis Knight, because Dennis Knight did bring the Jameson bottle. That's our most drunkest episode, was with Dennis Knight. Came to the crib with Jameson and we finished it. Even the camera woman was drunk.
Stream people, I got shit to
yeah.
lose. Heard.
I believe the idea started.
Speaking of streaming, can we please fix Law's internet, because I miss Law fucking streaming and just randomly popping in and fucking with him. You know what I'm saying?
I do miss it. I do want to get back to it. I think now that this is coming to an end and schedules pending come up New Year, I'm gonna try to like start doing it at least once a week again to get like my my foot back in the water.
Can I say one thing?
Go for it. You can say whatever you want.
For everybody that's known Sebastian, Law, and the whole group, myself excluded, can we give a round of fucking applause to these guys? Because these guys have been fucking busy from a little bit before COVID, and they've done so much together and separately. Like, you got to understand. Listen. No. I got to give you your props.
I accept props, but Seabass, from the moment that I met him, has been one of the hardest working men I've ever met in my life.
Of course, he's Mexican.
When we were doing Inbeon Mag, I remember I would crank out 2-3 issues or 2-3 articles or whatever. Seabass was just cranking shit, and I was like, bro, how did you do 20 in a week? It makes no sense. And then we have what he is now, the machine, the legend, and it's just amazing. So I am grateful that you fucking were like, idea, Law, come here. I need you to come. And I was like, yo, let's do it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Nah, man, you guys have done a lot. It's been an honor to be a part of it. Still kind of a part of it.
I'm glad to have met you through it. Like, it's
it's
been dope. Tell Jessie we're so sorry for all the shit that we put her through in the beginning.
Tell Jessie I'm so sorry.
We love her so much. She is the best. Give her a huge hug for me. Like, I miss my sister. Oh man,
it was I'm gonna call those the asylum days, man. Those days when it was filmed on the couch, and then we moved to the table.
I hear they're free now. Yeah, could be. We'll see.
And then what was it? We went to the table.
Yeah, I was there for the table too. I remember. I
remember the table. Yes,
we went back to the couch for superhero sex tape. That was fun.
The superhero sex tape was awesome.
Listen,
I wasn't there for that, but like I just remember getting the text about like what episode Yalja recorded. I was like, what do you mean? Like,
that was hilarious. I remember that whole episode. Mike was like, imagine Doctor Strange. Wow, Doctor Strange. Your go-to was Doctor Strange. It was the Doctor Strange.
Listen, the man can control time. Ladies and gentlemen, okay,
hear me out.
If you can have moments, okay, think about it. We don't have time as it is. Use the eye of Nakamoto, bust that nut, get some rest, go at it again, and it still be the same day. Sign me up, okay? Sign me up, okay? And then you can do a little magic.
It's not. Listen, I'm not gonna not co-sign it.
I
feel like it's a little more complicated than that. I will co-sign it.
I think until this day, that is the most watched episode with the most views.
Of course it is.
You gotta bring that up.
Rewind. Not rewind.
Listen, you can get it up magically and regularly. You know
Not rewind is the title of my sex tape.
Yo, we did
God.
we did an episode on a 4-letter nerd where it's like, hear me out though, right? And it's just like cartoon characters we would take down. I think I had the best one. I had like Gadget and whatnot, because like, listen.
I think I heard that episode. Yeah.
Yo, listen, I'm just saying, you guys got to be more creative. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta take it, yeah, and then
like this woman right here, who is the most creative, diabolical creator that I know. I love her so much, but stop breaking my heart all the time.
I had to commemorate it by making apparel. So I have a hat that now says the same thing as my mug, which is I drink the tears of my readers.
Oh fuck! Yo, that's amazing.
I think you're getting a lot of those reactions with the puppy.
God.
Oh man, the puppy.
Welcome back,
Yes.
Lori. Friend of
you.
the show.
Hi,
We love you. We miss you. How have things been?
It's been good. It's been busy. You know, the life of a creator and podcaster. That's how it goes.
Yep.
Love it.
So
It's always evolving with new adventures.
killing puppies and taking names.
Oof.
Bye, Marmaduke. Wait, is it Clifford the big red dog a puppy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big
Technically,
red
he's a
puppy.
giant puppy.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
He's on the
yours should be
list.
more comfortable in the
He's on the
creating.
list.
Hi,
Yes,
Hugo.
absolutely.
Nice to see you.
Absolutely, all the time.
Love
Listen,
Hugo.
I saw the image today. I was just like, Laurie, you're pulling out the heartstrings. You got the cute little dead puppy.
We told the story about how that happened this morning on the Tuesday Morning Brew. So I have a new artist that started issue 5. His name is Gilbert Perez.
Nice.
And he read the script and he saw what was going on and he drew this puppy into the story, right? And on that page, it's a full page, it's 9 panels, right? And he gets to the last panel and I was like, hey, you gotta shoot that puppy in like my most gangster, like Lola voice, right? I was like, hey, you gotta shoot that puppy. And he was like, what? What did you think was going on here? Like, did you not read the room?
Man.
So we always have
Lori is just, oh man. I so want you to run a DM, like a Dungeons and Dragons game, because I feel like you would be like, everyone would be like, yo, this game is so awesome, this is our third. And then they'd be like, do you remember that tragic backstory, that friend that you left in the burning building? Well, if you look behind door number 2, there he is.
There he is. We're here for revenge.
Oh.
Like, remember that baseball bat that you took to the bag?
Yeah.
And you open it up?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, the funny part about the dog was that nah, I ain't playing no campaign with dead puppies. No, it's still gay. Okay. It's not really dead though, because nothing dies correctly.
Nothing
dies.
in
So
her
even
world.
though she shoots him, he's now part of the undead. He's just part of the undead team. That was the whole point.
Team
of
undead.
Shooting all the people is to make them team
Love
undead instead of team living. But they don't crave brains. They're not trying to eat anybody. They're just living their best undead life. So, but yeah. So we brought him back. But so the puppy was alive, of course, on the beginning of the page. And so in my Facebook group, I shared a picture of the alive puppy and said, who wants to play a game? So I ran a poll and I made them. They named the puppy. The fans named the puppy.
And then you rip the puppy away.
God damn.
Yeah, puppy gets his own cover, so he's okay.
There you go. Cover
So
dog.
that's the funny story of Sad Pancake.
That's his name, Sad Pancake. I love it.
I didn't name him. The
I
fans
love
named
it.
him.
All right.
All right, fair enough.
So,
Listen. There has to be a rock band, Dead Puppies, and then Sad Pancake has to be one of their songs.
I really feel like I'm gonna end up writing the adventures of Big James and Sad Pancake at some point. Honestly,
Shay says she's down. She's down to play. Hey, look at
like
that!
A great game.
Look at that!
Hi. How are you guys?
Yo.
Lord, Mike, how are you?
What's up?
Oh, I couldn't miss your last hurrah.
Good.
I couldn't.
I appreciate you showing
We
love.
were talking about Lori's next create. We first, just to speed you guys up, we were talking about the asylum days with Mike and Law. Then we were talking about dead puppies with Lori because she has a dead puppy in her comic.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
She's just diabolical that way. We love her, but it's like
wait. I'll let Lori tell you the puppy's name.
The recap. So the fans named the dog Sad Pancake, and then I killed him in the book. But he's back as an undead puppy in the next issue and got his own cover. So that's what we released today. We released a very cute undead puppy cover for Path of the Pale Rider 6.
Actually, yes. In other words, everyone is recyclable.
Yes.
Can that be a tagline for you?
Yeah, I like it.
Recyclable. We're
Someone,
shy.
oh my god, you guys!
Shy for that one.
Someone sent me a video. You know how we talked about how the food moves,
Right?
Someone sent me, like AI video of it.
I think I saw that one. Yeah,
it animates food. And I was just like, oh, I didn't need to see. It's like AI just made that specific nightmare come true. I was like, I can't.
Oh no!
God.
Oh no!
Like these chicken
I would
wings.
Is it like
never
the
eating
Will
it.
Smith eating spaghetti one?
No, it's just like
it's
plates
probably
of
worse
food.
than
I
that.
don't know. What's that one? Hold up. I'm
This
sorry,
was
what?
early AI
That's-
when they
that's
first
early
launched it,
AI.
and it was still rough. Like people had 6 hands. Like it was crazy.
it was some.
But
It was
you
some.
see,
It was
like,
some out
Will
of Dead
Smith-
Space shit.
Yeah,
Kind of weird that I want to
it was
see it.
real rough. Real rough.
Right. I'm like, wait, let me Google that.
Yeah,
I know. I
it-
was like, I need to see it now.
You don't want to Google Will Smith eating spaghetti. It's just
I do.
it's not. Mike, you play Nightmare Fuel called Dead Space. This is gonna be a little bit
Listen.
Yeah.
Back in my streaming days, when I used to stream, I did this thing where I took a lot of horror movies. I love horror movies or horror games.
Yes.
Dead Space and Alien Isolation is arguably some of the top tier games I've played that are one of the best. I recommend for everybody. I used to play that on hard in the beginning. I'd make it fun because it's okay to see me do it normal, but like hard mode is so much more. I don't know who that is, but that's not me. But nonetheless,
that's
like jump scare, scary.
Yes, twisted. AI still fucks with hands. This is true.
Yeah, this is true.
So
What
Coming
the
from a guy named
hell?
StedyHandz.
That's not good at all.
I mean, especially if you're using it for a finished product.
Oh wow.
That's why you
No.
shouldn't. AI doesn't
No.
have a soul.
So we're recapping the asylum days. So Law and Mike were the first two first guests in the bad episode that just never aired. It was the pilot episode where, like I said, I was blending in the background. It was just so dark, the lighting.
Yeah.
We're talking about how I transitioned to the couch, and like by the third episode, because we filmed them back to back, my eye, something had got in my eye, and you start seeing swell. Tone's first episode on the podcast, I believe we talked about aliens. Actually,
I think
it was
so.
you and Brian. We were talking about, we just saw
Covenant.
Yeah, we just saw Covenant, and we were talking about, so that was when Phones first joined, and Val first was a guest on an episode. She got to on the table. She was with Jarrell, and we were talking about Deadpool.
wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so how many years?
That show's been
8
around
years.
for like 8 years.
Wow.
8 years. Started in the apartment. Now we here.
Yeah.
Seabass was like
Right.
12 when it started.
He was.
Right.
Yes, I
right.
was.
So
Got a baby
hold on.
face.
Well, I shouldn't have to work hard for food. Oh.
Yes, with a flamethrower.
No.
That's the
But-
fun part of my story.
Okay, real
so
quick. You
I
know how
didn't
they
have gray hair in my beard. That's how long ago
Wow.
we've been, like, that's how long, like, if you go back and watch episodes, I had not a lick of gray hair in my beard, and I was like, oh, I can actually see myself age through this podcast.
Oh my god.
Yep.
You also talked louder.
Because we all shared one mic.
Yeah,
also-
we did. It was one
That
mic.
is also true.
It was one mic. It was
that big mic.
I just have better equipment now.
The big Yeti that absorbed everything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, me, Mike, and Val still worked
So
in this
after all
for the
this
same
time,
company.
Point of clarification: was Tone at some point or another
Actually,
across
yes, he
the
was.
hall
Yes,
from
he
someone?
was.
Yeah,
Yes.
He
that is
was.
the origin
Literally.
of his name.
Yes,
That's where it came from.
Come from across the hall.
Me and Seabass lived on the same floor in Parkchester in the Bronx. and like a same floor
I
directly.
was not.
Directly across our doors were like almost across. They were like slightly diagonal to the left if you're looking from my door. But yes, I would literally be like, "Hey, we're doing showtime," and I would walk through my door, through his door, within 2 seconds.
Yes. So if you go back, there's actually during the time the pandemic times I call it, we shot the beer angle. No.
We St. Patty's Day. It was St. Patty's Day during.
Oh,
COVID.
St. Patty's Day during COVID. So
you guys,
we were across the hall.
Down.
We Lysoled down the beer. I rolled the beer from my apartment straight to Tone's apartment, and we Lysoled it down and wished everybody's happy St. Patty's Day. That was a quick short.
Yeah.
Listen, apparently the internet is starting to get better now, so like we'll see. It's TBD.
Okay. I had to buy a new router today. a new modem. A new modem.
Well,
did
not buy it. Difference?
Not buy it. It was an even exchange because I have the Best Buy protection plan that I just get their yearly membership.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I literally just swapped the modem for the same one. It was a power supply that blew. So
we just trying to be like you, Bruce.
Shout out to Best Buy for still being relevant. Thank you so much.
They are still relevant, and their protection plan is legit. Like
it like wasn't so many years ago, but
it wasn't. But now you pay like the $200 a year, and everything you buy is protected. And you can literally just go and be like, "Hey, this doesn't work," and they don't test
that
it.
Vmac.
That's crazy.
They just take your word.
Contagious, though. We're all gonna be like tired.
I know.
In exchange.
No, sir. They're not gonna church in my building.
God
damn it! Building, and are building another apartment complex. Our internet's gonna get extra fucked soon. Great.
That's literally why our internet's been bad, because they keep like downing buildings, upping buildings, and like stretching our bandwidth. And I'm like, can we just get it normalized now? Like, please.
No, all the apartment with all the extra people being hooked in will be.
That's
terrible.
Gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I don't miss those days.
Knocking on my door.
So you know how there's like holy water. Can we get holy fire?
Yes.
Think about it.
Yeah. Just you can get holy fire. You take holy oil and you light that bitch on fire.
So that would be
spoken like a true paladin. Spoken like a true paladin.
I'm just saying.
Which going back to
used it.
Well, we probably have in D&D, which we're gonna get Val eventually in a game. It's going to happen.
Yes,
it will happen. So Val is gonna play her first D&D game. Maybe we'll record it.
We'll have a pre-recorded episode to throw out.
Nice. Good luck. I heard Sebastian.
Next year.
Which class you gonna go, V?
We know the addiction will happen.
Which class?
I know nothing.
So
I am Jon Snow.
Her D&D is literally Vox Machina. That's it.
I'm an elf. I don't know. Can I be Legolas?
You can.
You can.
Yeah,
you can be whoever you want.
Essentially, that's what Hutch is right now. Hutch is Legolas.
High elf, rogue. Yeah, there you
go. Go rogue.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was thinking rogue too.
What's a rogue?
Say we a special.
Do you like have bows and arrows?
For a debrief. For a debrief of.
They're sneaky.
Debrief of the whole
game.
Good old
Bronx. The game.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
I think one of the classes Val would like is rogue because you get to do all that fun stuff. The other one's ranger. Which also
Ranger,
has that as
yeah.
well.
Ranger.
Ranger. I don't know any of that. You know, I don't know. None.
I'm still kind of a new.
No more than what you're leading on.
I think I've played twice, so my expertise is just slightly more than yours. So
okay,
I'm
we
like,
can
yeah,
have you,
go
we can have you drop in the game.
All right. What did I miss?
I could study.
Why do you want to be legless?
Not legless.
Lego. Well, instead of
Legolas.
Puerto Rican.
That works.
They're all gorgeous.
Is that accurate?
Oh my god!
It's a little accurate. A little accurate.
I mean, whenever a knife is involved.
Oh, that makes sense. Yes.
For sakes.
Who's the rogue in Vox?
Vax.
Vax.
Okay. Yeah. But I want Vox. And I want Vax and Vex.
Well, here's the funny thing: when you have a good DM, they're gonna help you with customizing your character, let you learn about the classes, because as you start to level up, you can kind of customize your classes.
Multi-class, so you can do
Yeah.
rogue and ranger things if that's what you want to do.
Or hear me out.
Hey, it's a turtle man.
Never
What's
mind.
up? What's up?
No, Lori.
Lori,
I'm
go
hearing
ahead.
you
This
out.
is just something absolutely ridiculous.
No,
but-
go right ahead.
No,
We said this
I'm
episode
hearing
was
you
gonna be
out.
unhinged. Go for it.
We want the
Be
zombie
a ranger
puppy
and a
maker.
monk. Do something crazy, like
Yeah.
Yes.
Ranger
be a
and
ranger
monk.
and a barbarian. I don't know. You could do something nuts. You could be like
Do
I could be
holy
totally
fire.
opposite on the spectrum.
Wait,
Do holy
But if
fire.
you're a monk ranger,
Yes.
wouldn't you have a problem killing people?
Wait.
Maybe.
Say that
Isn't that
again.
against your
No,
moral
that,
compass?
that could,
Not
that's
necessarily.
that's more if you're a pacifist.
That's your like
Yeah.
alignment.
So
Yeah.
what is a monk?
You could be a monk
Wouldn't a
ranger
monk-
and have blood on your hands.
Yeah.
I am a monk.
You can like
I'm
punch
a-
through their
sorry,
chest and
I'm
like
a
pull
drunk
their
monk
heart out
in
while
blood
it's
and blue,
sleeping.
blood and booze, and I was a bloody mess in our last fucking play. Our last thing that we recorded, I tore up some fucking cultists. Let me tell you something.
Mike's played Dungeons and Dragons. He's got to play with Tommy.
Okay.
During was that during the
Say
So-
whatever knife is
Yeah,
involved.
that's true. This is true. I was like, knife. We have knives. Are we doing knives tonight? I
Yes.
didn't.
Oh
I
my
didn't
God.
bring all my
I think
knives.
Lori's
but I was
Puerto
about
Rican
to.
on the low.
Yeah. She might
Go
be.
against your natural ailments.
Okay.
Welcome,
Thank
Thank you
welcome.
very. Yeah, Mike for
Laughs and
the
multi-class.
for the virtual convention. Mike did the one shot
Yo.
for Dungeons and Dragons with Tommy, and
That's right. Yeah.
I forgot
So-
what it was that you did.
I forgot too. Like I just
Come
remember
on,
moderating
get
the panel and just trying to keep everything.
What happened,
I'm
Mike?
sure I had fun. First of all, just to kind of give Lori, Tone, and Val, I gave Law and Sebastian your props. I'm gonna add you guys. Shout out to y'all because this is one of the projects that you guys did, and you guys freaking killed it. The virtual con was just dope. Val, you came later. We still love you. You're still important. Hearts.
I ain't worried.
Cheers.
You know what I'm saying? So you guys out here killing stuff. I remember I helped host the first con,
Mhm.
and I think towards the end, I don't know if it was the second day or the third day, I forget which day. There was a whole
I think
D&D,
it
and
was
I was
2 days, so it was the second day.
second day. And it was just like a whole, yeah, Mike, come join us on D&D. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, Seabass is on a roll. Maybe not. Maybe not. So we had fun. I think I was causing a little bit of trouble. I think Domo was there too. Big shout out to Domo. She was. It was fun. You know, I would do it again. Val, I think you're in good hands of Tone and Law there. It's
kinda
about, you know,
Questioned it.
You're in good hands because you'll have Tommy. Like Tommy is gonna
Yeah,
guide you.
Tommy
and
ran-
give you
Tommy
time.
ran
Here's
again.
the thing.
Promise me.
Like, I don't know when this is supposedly going to happen. I don't have a whole lot of time.
Yes.
I don't know.
we're not obviously we're not trying to do it now because it's the holidays, but
Yeah.
next year we'll all get together, get in the same spot. We'll do something.
Maybe
And we'll
maybe
figure
we'll
it
get
out.
Lori in on that game too.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
anybody has less time, it's me.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear what cookies I'm making for Christmas? Because I got a problem.
Oh crap!
that.
What cookies are you making?
I'm making
Yeah.
7 different flavors of macaroons and then the regular Christmas cookies. So I have a lot of cookie baking to do.
I would like some chocolate, please. Thank you.
I have I have chocolate chip.
they're
I
just
have
trying to put you
chocolate peanut
onto
butter.
the D&D dealer,
What?
which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Tommy. Which is Tommy. Tommy's D&D. See, good to go. Tommy gets such a seal of approval.
See, I want Lori to ship me cookies now.
You
See,
don't
if
specify
I
explainer. You don't have that much.
my
time.
kitchen
Hugo,
FDA
That
approved,
doesn't
I
help
might
me, Hugo.
try to, but I can't because I have a dog. Like home kitchen, if you have an animal that lives in the house, they won't
Yeah,
FDA
nope.
approve it. It's an automatic no.
Yeah.
So I can't ship out of state.
Nope.
So got to be in Texas.
Yeah,
So
I-
when you come into Texas,
Right.
I got to see, like,
Yeah.
Sam, do you have any available space on my couch?
I got a couch.
I will let you know next time I'm in Dallas. I got my family out there.
No, seriously, I may join you because I need to go to Texas. I just need to go. I don't know if I need to stay. I just need to go.
I honestly don't know, but I know
Yeah.
it's supposed to be soon because my my goddaughter is getting real big, real fast, and then
Okay.
her older brother, my godson, is also getting big real fast, and I'm like, I gotta
You
see
do
them.
that.
So listen,
You go. Yeah.
I have a 20-year-old goddaughter right now who just got turned 20 the other day, and she was like, I'm
Right.
sorry for getting big. My bad. Like that was the sex. Like I was like, "Yo, bro, what happened?" And she was like, "I tried my best." Like, that was it.
Tried my best.
So this is the one thing I know. Before I go out to Texas, I'm gonna hit Tone up and go, let me know what are the best food spots out there, because I know Tone's been out to Texas.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Or hit up
I've been to Austin.
Lori.
Hugo's in Texas too.
Yes,
you know
I
that,
know.
right?
I know.
Yeah.
Lori can
apparently
mail them,
Texas is gonna be the thing.
but I can buy them and mail them to New Jersey.
Hugo could.
There's a
That's
loophole.
how we get around it. Is if I don't ship it, it's okay.
So what's gonna happen is the boys are gonna take a trip down to Atlanta, go pick up Val, and from Atlanta we'll go to Texas and go catch up with the rest of the crew, and it's lit.
This is the start of a cookie smuggling ring. It's not illegal.
Close.
But I'm just saying.
That's awesome.
Gosh, I need to see you, Hugo. I haven't seen you in a long time. So even though we're in the same state, doesn't mean we see each other. Texas is too big too. You know what? Yeah. I've figured out there's a place, and don't ask me why I know this, but you can drive and shoot tanks here in Texas.
Listen.
Drive and shoot tanks.
Hold on.
Why?
Why? Why not?
It's Texas.
But it would take me 7 hours and 15 minutes to drive there. So.
Get the French Connection United Kingdom out.
No. I think it's like what?
It's like that scene. It's like that scene in The Office when they take Dwight for his bachelor party and he shoots the bazooka. It's like, I want to shoot a bazooka.
Yeah,
not for nothing. That's a great wish.
Listen, I'm kind of here for it.
In Texas and shoot them, but it's like it's real close to the border, and I'm like the other side. Oh, did they really? Did you go?
Listen, I want to go to Texas for this cookie sampling thing we're doing, but then also because of the brisket. They cook the brisket in the ground like
Tone, you gotta take us to your spot. Tone, if you'll take me to your spot.
BRB.
Okay, well, it depends. The brisket in the spot, that's like barbacoa. That's like a Mexican thing.
I didn't specify. I said take me to your
But then
spot.
you have brisket that is cooked in the pit. You have Franklin's, which is in Austin. There's a new place I just heard about, which has a Michelin star. They're called Interstellar.
Where's that one?
Cheyenne.
That one.
Get me started.
Let me look.
Okay?
I saved it on my maps.
Yes. Snows is in Texas too. That's really well known.
I have like barbecue spots everywhere, and they're just up here or with friends. So I'll be like, "Hey, Pong, what's that place in Vegas that you took me to?" Because the Vegas place that you took me to had no business being that good. It looked like a hole in the wall, and I was like, "Oh, this place is gonna be amazing." Fuck.
So what's hilarious is over here.
Yeah.
So what's hilarious over here in New Jersey? There are 2 spots near us that make some good burgers and make some good sandwiches. One of them is called Tony's Bologna, and the other one's called Tony's Beef.
Hilarious.
Tony Bologna's has
side hustles. He just doesn't want to admit it.
He doesn't want. Yeah, Tony owns them both. There's a sandwich they have at Tony's Bologna. There's a sandwich they have at Tony Bologna that it's literally off the bone. So they make the sandwich. It's like prime rib off the bone that you pull the bone, and the meat just slides off right into on the sandwich. Yeah, that's a really good one. Tony's Beef. You can customize your burger, and I was that fat ass that got my burger with 2 grilled cheese buns because they put it between 2 grilled cheese, bacon jam.
So
and just
I need to come down for like a week because when I came down last time, whatever spot I was supposed to go to was apparently closed.
Probably what it is.
But you know what's open?
What?
Let's get your mans.
What's up, my head?
Hey.
What is up? What is up, George?
What?
Yes.
Lori. It's Interstellar. It's in Austin. It's 12233 Ranch Road.
Okay, that's not far. We could go to Austin.
Yeah, that's the Interstellar barbecue.
Tony's in New Jersey sounds like Kenny's in Dallas. I'll go.
Or Ray's Pizza, New York.
George, you just walked into the food. You just walked into the food hour.
The food hour of the show.
All right, so listen, I'm going to Louisville, Kentucky. On Friday.
Kentucky.
Where should I go?
Wait.
Barbecue. What are they known for?
Barbecue, right? Barbecue. It's got to be barbecue.
Whiskey.
I don't think so. It's like bourbon,
whiskey.
isn't it?
Yeah,
it's bourbon. You go to Louisville for bourbon.
Is it fried chicken? Is it
Also,
fried chicken?
All I gotta say is sip is low.
Remind me, hit me up tonight. Remind me because my boy, like my boy from work, grew up there, so I'll give you spots. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, who am I thinking of? I was like, my boy Drew.
Yeah, no doubt.
Kentucky is known for a variety of foods, including a hot brown.
Hot brown.
It's an open-faced sandwich topped with turkey bacon and Mornay sauce, whatever that is.
Interesting.
Created in Brown Hotel in Louisville. A derby pie, Benedictine, beer cheese, bourbon balls, mint julep, fried chicken, and Kentucky butter cake is what Google says. So I don't know what you're eating in Kentucky.
Yo, like George, if you don't have that and send us pictures, we're fighting.
I swear, if you eat it, I swear, if this man eats fucking Burger King there,
yo,
my life.
Yo, I mean,
you're never gonna live that down. Never.
What did you do, George?
So these guys are having an incredible barbecue at, I don't remember whose house it was. Was it yours, Tone? Was it yours, Seabass?
It was Tone's.
They're having this crazy barbecue. Yo, banging. The food is insane. This kid is cooking it up, chefing it up. He sends me a picture of that shit, and it's I think I still have it in here. I swear to God.
Yes.
So, but where am I? At that exact same moment when they're doing that, where am I?
It's 4th of July. Mind you. It's 4th of July. George should be with family and friends. But where is
coming back from a convention.
I was coming back from a thank you, Seabass. I was coming back from a convention and I got hungry. So we stopped at a Burger King.
George.
Oh my God.
B, what up?
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
George, you need to make better decisions.
Family.
You need to make better decisions in your life.
I wish I hadn't told that story now.
No, but I give George a lot of credit because
is that where you guys went when you got to you flew into Dallas and went to a Burger King?
We went to a fucking that was McDonald's.
Oh, come on.
Okay, fair enough. Wait. But
let's barbecue in the fucking airport, my guy.
He don't know these people.
Wrong with sticking to what you know. Okay,
thank you.
You can't eat from everybody.
No.
You can't eat
Dallas,
from everybody.
The food scene in the Dallas and Austin airport is legit.
I'm not doubting that. He didn't know that. Okay?
Coming in hot.
Lori wasn't selling her cookies in the airport, okay? So
George has some of my cookies. In fact, we went to Texoma last year, February, and I was selling cookies, and George got some. So he knows. He knows.
And we went to that Mexican restaurant in Oklahoma. That was nice.
It was George and Sam Vera and myself, and I've never laughed so hard in my life.
Oh yeah,
was eating dinner with those two, and then they had a dance off in the parking lot afterwards.
Where am I? I need to know who won. Who won?
I wish this was on video.
I wish it was on video too. I didn't get it on video. I was too busy laughing. I think I tried to get it on video and you stopped dancing when I got
not. That's a lie.
So true story about how so for everybody who does and who doesn't know George, he comes over from Catch the Craze. You and Sam have killed it in the indie industry. You're killing it with Wonder Duck. You're killing it with Russ. You now have your book over there. I saw overseas too. The one thing I do love about this, the relationship I have with George, and you could see it with the relationship he's built with everybody on the panel. How Lori sharing the story, everybody. George was actually the first person to show support for when I first debuted my comic Dead Planet, when I first debuted on the scene in a convention at Inbeon Con in 2016.
Yeah, bro.
Awesome.
Holy shit, that was that long ago, 2016.
Yeah.
Wow.
George was also 12 at that time.
I was there.
We're all babies. We're all babies. Right. That's when George was rocking Moss Studio, MAS.
Yes. We were Moss Studio.
Wow. Yeah.
The slogan was Moss means more.
And the funny thing is that George and me, I feel like we were supposed to meet this whole group because this is how crazy this connection is. We were at Comic-Con. This was not this year, last year. Mm-hmm. You were tabling with Johnny, and then your boy came up to the table, but then we found out that your boy was also the cousin to one of my boys that I went to high school with.
Yeah.
So you're related?
No, we were no.
So Sebastian and I are related.
We're related. We're related. We're related.
Separation.
We're related.
Actually, we're twins.
No, but it's just no, but it's just it's
all
just
right, everybody.
Because when I mentioned
meet
that with
my brother.
There we go. My brother George.
No, but in all seriousness, I feel like after a while, when you meet Sebastian's friends, somebody is either related or married into his family.
both Tone, yeah, probably.
Family,
but both Tone and Law went to the same high school.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
okay.
So it was funny. It was probably like a good minute of me and Tone like knowing each other, and I saw him scrolling on LinkedIn, and I was like, "You went to Hayes?" Like full check. Like what? And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Class of," and I was like, "Okay." So I started school early, so I technically would have been class of 06, which would have been a year after Tone or a year before Tone. But I was like 2 years. I was 2 years before Tone because I started school early. Relax.
All these young whippersnappers.
Right.
Get off my lawn.
What the fuck is that?
Get off my lawn.
Tone, you're 07, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's not right behind, but he's right behind us.
Wait,
so,
what class are you of, Val?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Listen. I could worry about it because I'm the one who could walk in and say I'm class of 2000.
Listen, you want to know how old Seabass is? His yearbook was spiral bound.
Damn.
That does not make him old. It makes the school cheap. That's
it works both ways.
Also a thing. Also a thing.
Never turned jobs. Damn.
Hugo.
No.
Oh shit.
But yeah, what's funny also about George is I, in my head, have met George before, like meeting George and talking to George on the podcast for so long.
Yeah.
Met George multiple times at cons through Hutch, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah," but like because I would just see him in passing, and I have pictures of him or with him, and I'm just like, "Oh
yeah,
sure."
We've taken photos and stuff.
And I'm just like, "Huh?" And then George and me are like, "Wait a minute, we did meet." Oh yeah, you introduced us.
Yeah.
Oh
seriously.
man, fucking wild.
What I get from this story is Law's a bad friend. He's not gonna remember your face.
What you get is Law.
I'm surprised you know my name, Law.
What you get is Law has ADHD and object permanence is real.
Just like I don't know who you are.
Object
You're related.
Yes. Out of sight, out of mind.
That's a good one, Val. I don't know who you are, Law, but we're related. Remember Sebastian?
Right.
Fruits of my loin.
So y'all only a year apart and didn't know each other in school?
No.
That's how it'd be.
2 years.
We actually have a mutual friend. So, and I only know this friend because we both shared in-class suspension together.
Okay, no, I met Rob after he graduated. So I was not friends with Rob at Hayes. I knew Rob after I graduated.
Okay. Lost the center. Yo, if that ain't the fucking facts, that is fucking absolute facts.
It's kind of like 6 Ways to Kevin Bacon, something like that, but with
There we
Lost.
go.
Yeah.
There was a running joke one year. There was a running joke one year when we did New York Comic Con. For every 100 people who came to the Inbeon booth, 90 people knew me. And it was a joke until it kind of wasn't. And it was like, yo, Law, like X, Y, and Z person, like, you know, came to the booth, but you weren't here. I was like, I went to the bathroom. In the 5 minutes that I went to the bathroom, you telling me like 6 different friend groups came? Yeah.
I think you should have been a drug dealer. Honestly, you know way too many connects or something. I'm sorry, am I not supposed to say that?
Well, listen,
I
I will say I am. If I don't know the guy, I am the guy who knows the guy.
Yeah, drug
that
dealer.
sounds very New York.
Yeah, drug.
It's a New York.
Right. It is.
I know a guy. I know a guy.
Hey,
I know a guy who knows.
I know a guy. Hey, see back.
Real quick, so I found the pictures. Can I share something with you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, I
read this.
Guy, you're right, but then he also forgets who you are because he doesn't remember faces. Remember that.
Hey,
Law knows everyone low
Low-key.
key. We live 7 minutes away from each other, walking before I moved. Found due to doing a book exchange. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, here we go.
So this is what they sent. They send me this, right? These guys are chill. They send me that shit. Wow.
Oh, he brought the receipts. He brought the receipts.
You got the charcuterie board.
I got another one.
That was a charcuterie board.
He said, "I'm going to the king."
Then they send me this shit. Then they send me that shit.
Oh, pictures they're sending you while you're at Burger King. Yeah, that's full slabs of ribs. And do you put your Burger King in the trash and immediately drive to them? Because that's what I would do.
No,
did we send you one of us sitting eating?
Yes, you did.
It's the curse of me. That is my curse.
So I send them this.
It's the grease. It's the grease on the bag.
What
did
you
get?
No Coke, just the Suburban. Oh, just have a Coke.
Oh my
Jesus.
God. That's so funny.
4th of July.
Oh shit.
That's what went down.
George, that's just sad.
That's
George,
the
I'm not gonna lie to you. You should have kept that to yourself. You should not.
No. It's out. This is the last show. We're going out with a bang.
No. I mean, at the time of July 4th, when you were in Burger King, talking about, I'm going to the king, right? And they said,
and they send you these pictures. I would not. I would be like, oh, enjoy.
Let me show you.
Steady calling you out for no cheese on the Whopper. I want to ask. So, like, as people have come on the show either to become an eventual co-host or just a regular friend of the show and guest, what are some of your favorite memories of the shenanigans that is Nerds of the Round? Because I know y'all got like a really
look at Mike getting ready.
Yo,
wait. Let Mike go first. He's about to talk that sex tape episode.
Here we go.
Let's go. The most out of pocket shit you've ever heard. Go ahead.
All right. So first of all, before we go out of pocket shit, first of all, I just want to acknowledge the time me and Val were on the same level and we were coming after Seabass because he just doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, especially his movie fucking reviews. God, you need to do a show on that just for fun. Okay. In the beginning, me and Tone stopped battling all the time. I would come in and talk about that goddamn painted on mustache.
I know.
All right.
Talking about painting on my like some fucking 80s movie star or some shit. Me and Tone have been going back and forth since I met him. Okay.
Speaking of this painted on mustache.
Oh, what's up?
Mike's like fucking poking the bear at the fucking Toad's mustache. What's going on, Croc from the block? Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, shoot.
Happy birthday.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you. Yes, absolutely.
Happy birthday.
I appreciate it. I just wanted to stop in and say a couple things, and then I got to head out. Got a long day tomorrow.
Go for it.
Go for it.
So, in life, a lot of things come to an end, but sometimes you're lucky enough to see something through. And no matter good or bad, happy or sad, negative or positive, things come to an end on purpose, whether it may be apparent or not. And through reflection, it may have made you better or stronger. And this show has made me stronger, spiritually and mentally. It was one of the best parts of the pandemic, but consistently, it helped me smile and nod on a weekday or a weeknight, as you guys debated and related. So I want to thank you for paying attention to the comments, to all us trolls in the comment section talking about Tone's mustache. I want to thank you for keeping us all involved, even if we weren't on camera. And thank you for giving us your best perspectives, your arguments, and your variety of facial hair configurations. Not you, Vmac. Not talking about you, Vmac, but you know what I mean. But seriously, life is short. So thank you for choosing to close this chapter for all of us while we're still here. You close the shows like the champions of nerdity you are. And yes, I'm making that a word. But I look forward to all your future endeavors and potentially a reboot if the world comes to an end again. So cheers to you on a wild ride. I got to get up early tomorrow, so I got to hang up soon. But I'll close by saying, if I die tomorrow, I hope they hear these words. See you, Space Cowboys.
Amazing.
appreciate that, David. Thank you.
Oh, I love you, brother. Thank you.
That was awesome.
That was
Thank
funny.
you.
Oh, he's out.
But also,
Where's your cup?
Oh,
Yeah.
man. In the
but also,
fields,
I
man.
wasn't
In the
alone.
fields.
I don't know why he hasn't shaved it. It's none of my business.
So yeah, let's go around with everybody's favorite moment. I mean, Lori, you what was one of your favorite moments in the show and everything? Because you've been again, I know you've come on here bringing us dead animals and dead people.
Like a cat. Like a cat. Look what I got.
There's no dead cats in Path of the Pale Rider.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
I just gotta say, gosh, the first episode, I had to go look. It was April 5th, 2022, when I came on, and we were talking about Moon Knight. We talked about, remember we were talking about the recap of Attack on Titan, and we still haven't gotten the next part yet. Like,
oh my god,
Oh my god.
oh my god. Yes,
we
it was
talked about House of the Dragon. We were talking about Castlevania Nocturne. Like, that was a great show.
Jolta.
Yeah.
I love
But
you, girl.
it's like the first time I was on and talking about Path and just like seeing your guys' faces when we're talking about the mechanics of the world. We had such a blast.
We
And
had
like
so
all the
many
questions.
It was so great.
We have a lot of guests come on and be like, yo, I want to talk about my project and this, that, and third.
Yeah.
Yours is like top, of just like, what did she say? Wait, are we all listening to the same conversation? Okay. And I genuinely remember, like, even before we all got on, Seabass sending us like the notes about the show and like about you, and we're like, what do you mean?
Right.
Like we need more information than whatever this press kit is
That was
telling us
one of
right
those. That was one of those episodes that afterwards, and I'm like, I still have so many questions.
Yo,
like I was like, this is so intriguing.
Yeah, Path of the Pale.
Yeah. This is where you found me too, Hugo. That's funny. Yeah, but I love when people are genuinely interested in the story and like we really dug into it, and I had a blast. Like, and this is one of the shows I felt really welcome, and I just remember being able to come on. I talked about the show, but I got to stay and nerd out with you guys about all those Marvel and movies and TV shows and whatever was going on, and I just felt like home. And I feel that way about all of you. So I wanted to make sure I came and paid my homage to you all. And if you ever want a place to go, guess what? Lori Calcaterra does podcasting now, probably because of people like you. Where
Let's go.
You know what I mean? Come crash the Tuesday morning brew as a group. Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
That'll be fun.
Yes.
But I wasn't into podcasting when I first came on the show, and I feel like the more I did, I got an idea of what shows really worked. And you know what I mean? Like being on Catch the Craze and being on Nerds Around, being on other shows. And that's kind of what I took with me when I stepped into my own podcasting. So I see you guys as mentors and friends and all of that.
Listen, we just want to.
Show. God damn it!
I told you from day one, you're just gonna come on, have fun, and just nerd out, and that's what we did.
You guys don't realize how many people you actually touch. You know what I mean? It's like you come on, you have a good time, and you're genuine, and there's no drama, and there's so much of that BS out there. And it's like when people can come on and be themselves and nerd out, and for me, it's like introduce myself to the community. It's like you guys make a big difference. You really do. So make sure you are very well loved and appreciated. And if you ever decide to come back when you have that first show, I will be on it.
Yes.
Man, thank you.
Love
thank
it.
You.
I would
love that. I'll pass to Mayhem. Then we get George, and then I actually want Val, Tone, and I'll go, and Seabass can go too.
So real quick, I've got so many memories. I've been here from the beginning. And unfortunately, I'm here at the end because I wanted to come in late. I came in early. So
true story. You were late for one episode. You were a day late for one because you
were a day late for one. I remember that one.
When we go back, go ahead, Mike.
I will say this about my family. You guys don't let shit rock at all. Y'all don't let shit lie at all. No, but in all seriousness, I'm proud of all of you guys. You guys have done so much in the span that you started this project, you've joined on, you've added so much, you've done so much. I bet you've asked me to be a part of when I didn't think. I was like, oh shit, they want me to be a part of, and I've been honored, honestly. When I started my own show and you guys came and you hosted, and you let some of my co-hosts come in, it was amazing. You know what I'm saying? There's always love. You know, it's always love over here by me.
Podcast takeover episodes were fucking ridiculous.
Although I have so many episodes personally that's on air, off the air, you know, of just hanging back. My favorite moment of this particular show is when you guys held Inbeon Con, because I really felt like the cards really stacked against you guys. Yes, I hosted, and I think I did a pretty good job at like helping out. You know, you guys really carried everything, but it was just like you came out there and you fucking killed it. You fucking killed it. And then you did it again. You did like you guys, if you guys were my kids, if you like my daughter, I talk about you guys in such high regard off of that. Not including some of the episodes I was in or I got to see, not including Tone and his mustache transformation thing he went on. You know, Val being added on. She had her own show as well. Hugo in Pong, you know, it's just so, but like it's so great, and it's so great to be here. I put on the shirt, cut the check, because we even had that line at one point in one of the earlier episodes.
Love you, Shay.
Right? It's amazing to be here. I have too many to talk about, but once again, but obviously Inbeon Con, getting on Sebastian with Val, going after Tone, and just laughing. There have been episodes where I came in and we were just laughing about shit. So it's been amazing.
Wow! Talk about a throw!
Oh my god! Thank you.
Michelle, what's going on?
What's up?
Michelle. Can't help it.
Took all my shine. Nah, it's good.
Listen, it's all good, all good. I'm trying to get to these comments, man. Like, listen, I love you guys so much, man. It's been. I said it like last week when we were doing like some stuff, and Pong jumped on real quick and whatnot. And
where's Pong? Is he
Pong jumped
today?
on I don't think Pong
today.
Yeah, so Pong jumped on last week.
He gives love,
but Hugo came to us through Pong, and I was like, oh shit! Like I didn't realize where it's been crazy. But I'm gonna pass that mic to George.
Yeah,
and hit us with your memory,
dude. Okay, my memory is the lost episode. That's my memory of you guys. The first time, I don't know how I linked up with you guys. We recorded an entire episode. The four of us, and we lost it. We don't know where it is. Either the audio didn't work, or remember, I think
the audio never transferred.
Yeah, that was before Zoom, right? We were doing everything on Skype.
Oh my god,
we were trying to figure out what to use, right?
Holy shit, that was when we were on Skype.
Yep. So we did this entire episode. I got to know you guys. We hit it off. Like, it's one of those things, and that's to Croc's point, man. Like, you guys are the type of guys that you meet and you're like, I know these guys. I've known these guys forever. Like, I've known them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the vibe. So I was excited. I was like, holy shit, I just did a podcast with these guys. They were really cool. Tone, you got the coolest fucking name, bro. Tone from across the hall. You fucking kidding me? Like, that shit was such a fucking cool name. Seabass, Law. Like, the way you guys just introduced each other, I was like, yo, these guys are fucking legit. And then the episode gets fucking lost. And Seabass is like, yo, George, we're gonna have to record again. And I was like, wait, what happened to the episode? He's like, yo, we lost that shit. I can't get it. I don't know where it is. So we did it again, whatever. And yo, we just became like cool, bro. I've never met you guys. I've obviously Law, Seabass, Tone. I've never fucking met you.
I've never met you
in my life. Mike, I've never met you, but like I feel like I know you guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is what this show does. And this is what these things were doing during the pandemic. You were just trying to meet people because you couldn't get out. And here you were behind these screens. You know what I mean? And everything has evolved. I mean, you guys have evolved the show to having the theme song, cool ass fucking theme song, by the way.
Shout out to Lou, man.
Big shout out to Lou. And but yeah, that's my memory, man. That lost episode, dude. That lost fucking episode. And you guys have just been fucking amazing, man. And
Someone else did that once.
What? Lose it episode?
Forgot to hit record.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. But yes, it happens, Lori. Lori, why? By the way.
Why? George is like my brothers. I'm always giving him shit.
Can I just show you guys something? This was the torture that these motherfuckers put me through that day.
Another one?
He found
it. Told to send that. So for this,
I feel like you're traumatized, George.
But for this kind of shit, I love these motherfuckers, man. I love you guys. I'm gonna miss the show on Tuesdays. I love what you guys did with the pop culture shit. Like, you guys really got into it when you guys were reviewing all of the shows that were coming out on Disney Plus at the time. Vmac, you came and you fucking knocked it out the park. I love your podcast, by the way. Big shout out to what you were doing as well. And yeah, man, I'm gonna miss you guys, man. Tuesday nights at 9:00 are not gonna be the fucking same, but you know, you guys are welcome to come and catch the Craze, whatever the fuck you want. Tone, one day, bro, one day.
One day we can go and get a beer in New York.
We'll do it.
It's gonna happen.
We'll fucking do it. Yeah.
Because Val was the last co-host on, I'm gonna have Val go, and then we'll essentially go in order of who got into the co-hosting group.
Nice.
Oh wow. Okay. So I mean, I've been on this show many times over the years. I've known Seabass a long time, Mike a long time. We've worked together. And they know how I geek out in real life, right? And so Seabass would hit me up and be like, "Hey, I want to do this," and I'm like, "All right, cool, I'm down." Right? Coming on to full time on this, like I was coming like every week, during pandemic, right? I don't know how it eventually became a thing, but I will say, you guys helped me during pandemic more than you know, giving me an outlet, being able to getting out of the space of my four walls. With that said, and then also enjoying everything I love about me and things I can't share with my inner circles because the girls aren't really into the stuff I like, or it's quite isolating as a female in the nerd world where we're not as popular. So I love you guys, seriously, and this has been nothing but great, and
we have to stick together,
you guys, and always will.
I was like, V, can we be friends outside of the show?
Right, that part, right, always. Out here. So, I think it's always been nothing but love with you guys from day one, and it'll still continue to be. So I can't pick one particular instance, because it's just been a journey, and you guys helped me quite a bit.
Oh man!
I'm sorry, I'm bringing all emo.
Nah, listen. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen.
Real.
Yeah.
As I was the other person to come.
You were the resident Snarlax.
So what's funny is, like, I came on. I was the first guest with Mike, and like anytime Seabass said, "Yo, like I got an idea, I got an episode," I was like, "Yo, just let me know, I'm down," and I would be on my way. Let's go, let's do it. And I just remember, like, early days, and like any of the, like, what are we doing? What is this? This and that. We just figured it out, despite all of Jesse's like being upset with us, despite all of our technical issues,
Jesse was
despite all of the just everything. Like, and then, like, I remember sitting down with you guys, and you guys were like, "Yo, Law's the new co-host," and I was like, "What do you mean?" So, like, what? And then I was like, "Oh shit! Like, I am the co-host." I remember it was weirder for me because I was like, I'm both Geek Ronin and now Nerds Around. I feel like I'm in between families. It's crazy. But it was, man, there's so many things, like, just Seabass's birthday party, like, for one,
before the pandemic ended.
Before the pandemic,
right as the pandemic was dawning on us.
Right, that part. But, like, I just know that there's so many things that we did and have been able to do that have just been like, yo, you down? And I'm just like, fuck it, let's do it. Let's try it. Let's just fucking try it. And we did it, and it fucking became this. Like, I still cannot wrap my head around us like moderating panels for however many panels we did during Inbeon Con, the amount of guests that we were able to have on the show, the amount of connections that we've been able to have. Like, we must have over hundreds of hours of like us, you know, talking about things and like ripping on Seabass because like Seabass is just like can't fucking pronounce the name to save his life.
Oh my goodness.
I was gonna bring that up too. And
listen. Right. My favorite things for everybody. Seabass cannot pronounce names to save his life. Tone, when we introduced Tone's hot takes and the soapbox, I could not wait for Tone's soapbox or when he would do spoilers. Spoiler alert.
That was my that's my pick anyway for
and then Val, when Val came in with the spicier takes, and then she was like, you know what? Fuck you, Steady. And that became a thing. And I was like, you know what? We got something, you know, like and for at least for me, it was never about like growing numbers. I just wanted connections. I remember when people reached out to us before we reached out, and we're like, yo, did you reach out to, like, oh shit. Or when people discovered us and they were like, oh, like, I love your guys' show, like, you know, I'll follow you guys. And we're like, is that a friend of yours? Nah, we don't know them. We're like, we have a fan. Like, what is happening right now? Like, people know who we are. And it was so fucking weird and wild, and I loved every second of it. I still love it. And, you know, I am going to miss this crazy fucking misfit family that we got going on in the dynamic, man. It's been a lot of fun. But like everyone's saying, like, we'll try to throw something together. It's not like forever goodbye, but just this iteration of it, you know.
It's a break.
It's a break. You know, as Ross was, it's a break.
We got a lot of comments backed up on.
Go to comments. I'm gonna hit the head real quick, and then Tone, you go.
So I guess I'll wait for you to come back. Is that the plan?
Okay. I don't even know where's the last one.
Yeah. So.
Oh, Val, I'm finally getting my schedule back on track, and you're ending. I didn't even get to be a guest. Maybe when we come back, honestly, Val, I get it, which is why I showed extra love and support. The guys see me every month for D&D. Yeah, you get it. Shed thug tear, absolutely. Can we send lots of love to Jessie for all the behind the scenes work, what she's had to put up with? Yes, Jessie, you're the queen. Pandemic B-Day party was a good night.
Oh, yes, it was.
You gotta put Steady in the cab.
Yeah, that's Steady.
Yeah, Steady.
It's
also when Law's knee went out.
Big brother you didn't know you needed. LOL.
Law retired the beer pong table that night.
He did. He put that thing out to pasture.
Tone speed running spoilers.
Yo, seriously, Tony Stark is dead. That I wanted that to be a t-shirt. That's what I wanted that to be, a t-shirt.
Oh man, I remember when that first happened. He dropped everybody's jaw.
Yep.
To
That's
be
my.
fair, I did give Val a hard time because her stance was so polar opposite, but it was all love. Absolutely, still fuck you, Steady. Much love to Val, especially as a lady nerd. Yes, Shay, love you. Thank you so much. Special episode every time Sony releases another Spider-Man.
It's over. It's over.
It's never happened. Is that what happened?
It's over.
No, it's not happening anytime soon.
Craven put the nail in the coffin.
They're like, we can't do it anymore.
They're done.
We just can't rate any more Sony.
I love you, Steady.
They made so much money from Val, and they were like, we're satisfied. we can just go back and sell back to Disney at a loss because Val supported the Sony Spider-Man movie moment. You know,
Jesus Christ.
I'm freezing. Am I freezing?
You're
blurry.
I didn't catch that.
You're blurry.
Did you ignore it? Did you?
I don't know what the hell happened here. How do I fix that?
I don't know.
How do
I don't know.
You tell us.
Okay. How about this? Put your hand to the camera.
I'll be right back.
Okay, that's it. Did it?
I will miss this
Drop
most drop a hot
takes.
take. Yo,
I'll be right back.
will. Yo.
Oh wait, there it goes.
Hugo comes in with the fucking takes of takes,
and
we'll be like, "Yo, like, where the fuck did that come from?"
Yep.
And honestly, Hugo, you being like the addition to the show and being like a constant in the comments has been such a fucking pleasure.
Awesome.
You have no idea.
Can I
On
also
every
tell you?
show.
Can I also tell you?
Hugo's just as.
Can I tell you that Hugo's also like 10 feet tall? Hugo
he's
is
a
big
giant
dude. He is
was
a
no
big
way.
guy.
Hugo, I would like
Yes.
you to cosplay as Big James, please.
Yes.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! No
Dude,
way.
he's like 6.
He's
He's got
not-
like 6'6", like 6'7". Like he's a big guy. Yeah, he's a big
Well,
dude.
damn.
So wait, is he? So he's taller than Sam?
Yeah.
Oh
Wait,
wow!
how tall is Sam?
Sam's a tall dude.
Sounds like 6'1", 6'2", maybe.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, I'm 6'1", Tone's like 6'1", 6'2", like in the ballpark. Like, what do you mean?
Hugo's
Like,
Hugo's
like
like
6'6".
yeah, Hugo.
11'4".
Yeah,
Who's
okay.
counting?
Oh man! But what were you saying, Val, about Hugo?
I said he's just as much as a part of the show as anyone else.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like like if we're shouting out, shout out to Keiko, shout out to Hugo, shout out to Pong, shout out to
Arelis.
Arelis.
All right, when I was talking about like our first
love.
first person that we didn't know that became a fan of the show, Arelis was that person.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Awesome.
Arelis
Arelis is
was
great.
like, yo, like I love you guys, and just dropped in all the time, and we are like, do we know her? Like, no,
Like, I don't know her.
no mutual nothing.
That
She
was
found
Jordan's
us
fault.
and has been a constant, and we love her for that, man. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Again, the excitement when Arelis comes and we pull up her comment is because like she's that first person. We're like, Arelis, oh shit.
Right, yeah.
You want to hear
That's
something
where I come
funny
from.
about Arelis? Is that she's here in Texas, right?
No
And so-
fucking way.
Yeah, she is. And so I see her all the time. In fact, I see her more often than when I release books. So a lot of times I'll
Nice.
see her at a con and she's like, "Do you have any books that I
Lord.
don't have?" And I'll say, "No, you back the Kickstarter. You already have your book." She's like, "Good, I'll buy some cookies." So
That's
Yeah, no.
hilarious.
She's
She-
such a
Oh,
supporter.
shit.
she knows me
Yes.
more for cookies than she does for books.
It's funny how so Tone, you live in Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Vmac, you moved out of New York. But I've met Lori in Texas. I met Arelis, I met Hugo, and I haven't met you guys. Like it's freaking insane.
So
That's
what's funny
weird.
is
Damn, you don't love us like that.
I
hear
live
you,
mad
hear
close
you.
to Val, and we had to like, I think the first time we actually bumped into each other was on the train by accident, and then
Yeah, I was literally standing right next to him, and then I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh, hey.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, is that? It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, so it was that, and then like, us all coming together. I think the first time we were all at the same spot was when we went to Lou's very late. But we went to
Why
Lou's
are you
thing.
taking all
Yep.
my things, man? Like you taking everything.
My bad.
can't go
You out here taking people's shine.
I'm muted. I'm muted.
Don't even remember people's name. Was it really Arelis?
I
Why
was
you
like,
shit
Yo,
say?
fight me, Mayhem. Fight me right now, sir.
Told you it was gonna be an edge. Go ahead, Tone.
No. There's no unhingement happening. I will just say, like, talking about favorite moments. We already brought it up, but the Tony Stark has died. I would say was one of my favorite things to do on the show, and evolving it to Aunt May has died and all
Aunt
that. But
May,
really, just
yeah.
how it came about. I don't know if you ever got a chance to listen to our Endgame review when we were still just doing the podcast. We all like came together and we were like, all right, we got to talk about Endgame. And we did the whole bit of, all right, it's Law, it's Tone from across the hall, it's Seabass. All right, we're going to be talking about Endgame. And just so you know, we're doing spoilers. Like we're not holding back. And I was like, you want to know how serious you are about doing spoilers? boom, Tony Stark has died, and we're gonna start the show right now. Like,
That was it.
I think that was one of the audio episodes.
Cameras. I wish there was cameras on me and Seabass because the
That
way
was
we
the
were
audio.
like, oh shit. Like, what do you mean? That's sir.
Yo, our face was just like, yo, straight out with the savagery right away.
We got when
zero fucks.
You got the blessing from the Russos, and like, all right, everyone can now talk about the movie, right? Because the end game was the cinematic experience we all shared before the world ended,
right?
You know, and so like kind of that being a part, pretty much like a legacy of our show, and like, you know, thinking about how to spoil something, or like how to talk about the spoiler warning that we would do for something, or like coming up with it on the fly. That was always a fun challenge for me. And then like as Law was getting into when we all first met, well, not I met Val for the first time at the Loose Cyph concert that Val and Law missed. So it was
roll the fucking bus, bro.
I mean, you missed it.
Not exactly. We were there.
There's reasons for this.
A little late.
This show never runs out of shade. It's always so cold here. It's always so cold.
But then,
I apparently give like everyone who's ever met me from seeing me on this, and then suddenly meeting me in real life, like, damn, Law, you mad tall, and I'm like, I'm not. I don't feel tall.
Well, first of all, 5'2", and you're 6 feet. You're like, and then I didn't realize. Anyway, it's not. It's a thing.
Okay. It's a thing. I guess.
I think Seabass, do you have the picture of all four of us?
I do on my Instagram.
Yeah,
it's somewhere.
It's somewhere. And then after that, we tried looking for a pool hall. And then we went to that club, I guess.
Club.
I mean, it was
like a game spot.
A gaming.
It was like a gaming beer bar club with like
table.
Fog. Yeah, I bought drinks for us. We were good. We were great.
It was a good time. I'm just saying it was a good time.
I just want to interrupt really quickly and say, if you are a person who is known as an alcoholic recovering, do not hang around these people. You will not make it. Especially Seabass. Okay, I can't point to.
I would also like to point out that Tone and me are probably like the best combo of like beer pong partners that I've had in a long time, and I remember Tone going, yo, are you gonna? And I was like, I need to warm up. And he was like, all right, cool. After that, he was like, I'll never doubt you again. I'll wait for him to stop talking to whoever child that is.
The little one. Hold on.
Of course it is. Of course. But yeah, it was.
That's also. Do you remember when that was?
Nah, your personality is 7 foot shy.
You got it.
Yeah,
that's another thing.
To load on the computer.
If you're not a fan of beer pong with Sebastian, you will be. Even I played beer pong.
So, Tone, can you reminisce our beer pong experience, please?
We were kicking ass.
I used to. So, Lori George, I used to have a beer pong table. It was a nice beer pong table.
Yo, the minute I started drinking, it was a wrap for you.
I don't play beer pong to get drunk. It is a game.
He's like, I play to win.
In which I compete and dominate. Like, that's all beer pong is to me. Okay, that's all I did in college.
I promise you, Tone.
I ran those
like,
tables,
yo, bro.
with my
we're gonna start dropping shots, and I was like, yeah, I got you. I just need to warm up. And as soon as I got warmed up, I was like, oh, I found my spot. I found the rhythm. He was like, all right, done, party done. I've never felt so proud.
It's a gross game,
actually. You don't want to validation for me.
It's not gross if you have specific ways that if you drink the cups, you have your own cup and you have water in the beer pong cups.
I feel like I don't miss much.
There it is. Wow. Zoom in, blow it up.
What? You are tiny compared to the giant men.
I know. Everybody's taller than me.
Like, look at these giant men. And then there's
only reason Louis look is because he's squatting down, but everybody's taller than me.
They were like, "Are you famous? Are these your bodyguards?"
It's funny. We were most of us were in green, and we were like, we didn't even plan this.
We did not plan that at all. Oh shit, I forgot about the green.
That was a fun night.
Great.
Yes,
I am.
She's travel size. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm not as small as I was then. I'll say that. This food down here different.
Food in the South is different.
That's Southern hospitality, right?
I am more
active.
In this past year, I've been more active than I've been in the last 3.5 years in a pandemic, and I've gained more weight in this year and in those 3 years.
That means you just gain muscle. That's different.
Yeah. Muscle. Oh, Jesus Christ. I wish I was that.
Finish out whatever else you got to do, because I really want to get to Seabass, because like this is essentially his baby. Like this is his brainchild. That we
I just just appreciate all the
question,
time.
guys. How long did it take for you guys to convince Seabass to bring me on?
We were trying to tell him to bring you on for mad long.
Yeah,
you did. We convinced.
We told you did like 5 back-to-back shows, and we were like, okay, I think it's time to recruit Val.
You guys did not have the combo.
Time out. If I'm not mistaken, we suggested it before that.
Yes, you did, because I was there for one time, and Val was like, I don't know, maybe whatever. Yeah,
it was. No,
I'm pretty sure before the pandemic, we are like just beginning of Val like jumping on. We were like, maybe we should like have Val join on. Like that's a good voice to have in the combo.
They're picking on me.
Listen, we're setting it up so you can take the floor. Take the floor, Papa. This is all you.
I mean, honestly, it's just too many fun memories on the show. The one of the greatest things I gotta say is the uniting of community, because it definitely everybody who's been on the show, who's helped with the show and all that. I mean, it was just all a community effort, getting together with people. I mean, like I said, in the beginning, I was saying the whole concept started with a conversation with Mike in the car. Where it's talking about like, yeah, we know too many people not to be successful in the things that we want to be successful in. This was in a car ride.
That's a bar.
It was a bar, and that bar has stuck with me for a very long time. It was just a straight heart-to-heart conversation with Mike. This is our Cablevision days. We were heading up to work. This is when actually me and Mike lived close to each other when I used to live in Brooklyn.
That's right.
Picked me up, and we just went. Setting up the camera for the first episode, not knowing where we were going to go at. And then it's funny. I to this day, I keep on picking on Steven, but arguing about how to set up the lights in that episode. Asking Tone to come on. Hey, yeah, you want to talk aliens? And I believe that we went to go see aliens and all that. And it's just seeing the growth of people and all that. I got to say, when I mean by community, the show has helped me through a lot of fun times, a lot of dark times, because we went through a lot of stuff. I mean,
I think collectively we all helped each other out in like the worst of times for a lot of things.
I mean, the one episode that really sticks out that really was the because I had found out that when my mom had passed, still did that episode that week, but it was very therapeutic, and Tone and Law were definitely there and like I said, like I love them as brothers. I hate them as brothers because you know what? We got that relationship. We love each other, and they were there to.
I'm very grateful for this misfit family that you gave us, sir.
And it's just been beautiful. I mean, Val is the sister that we all didn't know we needed, and you know, it was always fun talking geek with Val.
Facts.
I mean, and it was kind of like feeling out with Val being like the perfect fit with the show and everything, because I knew she was gonna have fun. It was just a matter of timing. And I remember knowing that Val was always cool people's was when we went to Comic-Con together, and she was just like rushing her car to get to where she needed to get to, because she was that geek, man. It was always fun talking about and stuff. But
I went 5 years in a row. We had so much fun in Cablevision days, bro. It was like
it was fun. we had, and it's just and the support, because I remember, and I know Mike mentioned Inbeon Con. I gotta give a shout out to Hutch, because Hutch had approached that project. What a lot of people don't know about that first con was that it was me, Hutch, and Law were putting together the website. And this is how you know community comes together, because literally, I think it was 2 weeks before the show was supposed to happen, the entire website was hacked in the middle of a window that everything was erased.
Mind you, we've been working on this for like
for months. For months.
3-4 months.
Law was putting together the site. I was getting the guests. We were reaching out to people and everything, setting it up. Me, Law, and Hutch had to work day and night that week to get everything up, because it's like, again, it was just, and then doing the show, the community getting together, everybody got together in year 2.
Fun fact,
ramped it up.
Not to cut you off, but fun fact about year 1 in Beyond Con, if you look at some of the podcasts that we moderated, or some of the episodes that we moderated, you can see either Seabass or myself fully engaged in conversation, but sending messages to Hutch or like fully like doing back stuff like on the website, and just like uploading and doing stuff on the back end as we were fully moderating panels. Like it was so amazing.
There was a lot of stuff so a lot of people were doing virtual shows that year.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff going into our virtual shows, because one of the things I was doing was like, how did this virtual show do? How can we be different? How can we be more community immersive? How can we get creators more out there? What can we do? How can we set this up? There was a lot of stuff we learned about servers that day. Yeah. Because when you updated a server in one section of the state, it didn't update in the other, so you had to put people in different regions, so it updated in real time. But it was also with everybody coming on talking about their projects, Lori, George, everybody, and just the excitement, and just having fun and then geeking out. Because one of the cool things, and I remember we had a creator on, and he was like very shocked, like, you guys actually read the work. It's like, yeah, you sent it to us. We want to know what you put together, because we want to talk about you. And to hear that a lot of people weren't doing that, I was like, okay, so we really, like, our segments were that we wanted to showcase not just the person's work, but we wanted to showcase the person of who they were and just get their personality out there. And I think through that, we made a lot of great friends.
Yep.
Built a lot of great relationships, because it was about putting community and people first. And said that's just me.
Love you, Shy.
Yeah, and you know what? To add to that, man, you guys just genuine too. It wasn't like it was forced. It wasn't like you just did this shit for the show. Like, this is who you guys are. Like, this isn't like a fucking front. Like, you guys really know all the shit you talk about. Like, you guys, this is you. Like, it's so it was so cool to like find people who care about the people they're interviewing also. Like you said, you read the shit. Like, thank you for reading the books. Like, thank you.
Wonder Duck is awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And you guys really you guys always
I wear that
with
shirt
questions.
at least once a month. And Lori's shirt at least once a month.
Supporting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I mean,
I love that shirt so much.
My shirt's cooler.
Chaotic tribe. Here we go.
Yeah, but it's we did a lot of fun stuff through years, and I gotta say it was the adaptability, because like
Kickstarters.
We got to speak to a lot of people about the Kickstarters. I mean, I remember when we did that first live, and it was just like, are we ready to go live? It was just like, it was just like we jumped off that cliff. I remember where for a while our episodes were just recorded, that they were just audio, and it was a lot of fun moments. I remember when Dennis Knight came on, brought a bottle of Jameson, and we
were so fucking drunk. Jesus
that's
Christ.
the drunk
like we did
with Dennis.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Love that.
How did that go?
We love you, man.
That could have gone any which way.
It was funny. It was when we did when we would have people come over to Steve Bass's place. We would do the in-persons, and we would do 2 episodes with a guest. It would be we're gonna do your interview, and then we're gonna do the pop culture one. So we're gonna do like 2 separate episodes or 2. So we did his interview, like learning about him. That was when we started drinking.
Okay.
So by the time, even Jesse was drinking with us, right? Jesse was drinking Jameson.
Yeah.
And so we got through the first episode, learned about Dennis. Then I forgot what the pop culture episode was about. But we were now like tipsy into drunk.
One thing I know about Dennis, he loves watching y'all just
be
crazy.
Yeah.
I had him on the Killer Karen show, George. And he just wanted to see everything burn down. Like, he just wanted to participate.
With a smile.
I can just imagine you guys being drunk and Dennis being just enjoying himself watching you guys.
Yeah.
So I remember when fucking Jessie wrote the group chat and she was like, guys,
I gotta go to bed.
Like, when do we wrap it up? Like,
she left. She left.
So she left. She was like, all right, I'm done. But do you remember the chat that we had afterwards where she was like, she was doing the editing and she was like, y'all are just fucking laughing for like 10 minutes straight. Like, there's no audio that I can use for any of this like section. And we're just like, we're like, a lot of the early nerds is us going, we're sorry, Jesse, we're sorry, Jesse, we're sorry. Like, every episode was, we're so sorry, we love you, and we know that we fucked up. Like, I don't even know how to put it.
See, this is the thing. That was my wife. I love baby. My baby did the editing, but you see, she had to give you guys the nice notes. I'm her husband. She's like, what the fuck are you doing?
She was fucking rough with you.
But I love it. It's like because we did it. We were doing a vlog and everything too, and all. It was fun. We had a lot of fun with the vlog. We had a lot of fun with the editing because she did a great job. And like, again, she was a big part of those because like I said, she took on the job of editing. And at the end of the day, thank her because she really went through a lot of our shenanigans with the editing.
She is the reason why we're even at any level functional the way we are now. Like I give Jesse so much credit because, again, we were young podcasters who just fucking were like, all right, we're just gonna fucking go. And Jesse's like, calm down. We're gonna fucking polish this a little bit and like relax. And we're like, oh, okay, Jesse, like whatever you say. But Jesse really was like the fucking just person. No, she held it down. Like, she really was like, I need you to do this. And we were just like, yes, ma'am. Like, absolutely. There was no questioning Jesse. Seabass, we can question. Seabass, we can be like, are you sure? I question.
We always question Seabass.
I question everything since he gave us that fucking anime fucking list that we were like,
no, that was a bad anime episode.
Yeah. Wait, Mike, were you on that episode with me?
Yeah, he was.
Oh my god,
that's one of the ones where we were cracking on him and we were dying laughing.
Yo, George, Lori, like, let me let y'all know. The reason why we give him so much shit is because he gave us an episode. He was like, I'm gonna give you guys bad anime. And we we're like,
I warned him. I see, I'm gonna give you bad anime.
No. Like, it was like there was like one, oh man, I think it was something with a teacher. I watched.
Can I say I don't think I watched 15, any of them?
Fuck you for that. Because I think I watched 15 minutes of one and I was like, Seabass, this is terrible. After that, I got the list for pop culture. Bro, we never took suggestions from you again. Ever.
Let me tell you something. Well, watching the show and like watching you guys give Seabass shit. I'm like, yo, he takes like a champ though. Like I gotta give you credit, Seabass. Like that shit, you're like a duck. That shit just washes off your back. You don't give a fuck.
We give him a whole lot of
Seabass, you don't question. You
also,
second and triple guess him.
Yes.
I also want to say, every time I'm on the show, you guys give me crap for killing off characters, but then I read Seabass's comic and he's killing off people left and right in his first issue, and I was just like, wait a minute.
Listen, we'll give you shit about killing people off, but until you've gone through at least 3 of Sebastian's list, movies, anime, bad movies, then you won't feel as bad.
And then the excuses.
Oh my God!
Gotta watch them. No, no one needs to watch them.
It's worse than both of those brains. I promise you.
Yeah, it's wild.
And, yo, like there's shows that like me and Seabass agree on that I'm like, okay, cool, and I question myself about it. And I'm like, it's bad. It's real bad.
So me and Shai kind of broke law last week that all of y'all missed. Because it was about defending who would you defend, and Griffin was like, yeah, no one would. It got to the point where it was I'll let Shai ask the question, but it was like we got to the point like who would you rather defend, the Joker or Griffin? And we were able to come up with reasons.
You mean Griffith?
Griffith, yeah.
Yeah,
so we were able to come up with points that you can actually defend the Joker, but you can't defend Griffith.
You cannot defend Griffith. No, Griffith from Berserk.
Oh.
Yeah, if
you cannot defend. You cannot. There is no defending Griffith. Yeah. There's no defending him.
No. I think I remember that conversation. It was like a couple weeks back, right?
Yeah, I do remember that. I think I was watching
this. The best movie choices, especially during horror Halloween episode. We're not talking.
We're not gonna go back.
When we had Tone watch Rawhead Rex.
Michelle, what are you talking about? Come on now. You know there's these Berserk hot takes be getting me on my high horse. So what are you talking about?
Yo, legit. You want to see Tone go from barely saying anything to like, let me tell you something, little motherfuckers, okay? Just say the name Berserk wrong, okay?
Right.
So we were just coming up with villains last week. Like, could you defend this person against Griffith? And it was like, I'm sorry, you can't defend Griffith. Like, you could defend Shao Tucker. You could say the government forced him to do what he did to his daughter. But Griffith? Nah. He got war crimes on him. He got this. He got that. He got
the worst part about
he
Griffith.
Led a cult.
See, Joker is crazy, but Griffith literally planned to do this all along.
Yeah,
and then he doubled down. He doubled, squared. I don't even know. He doubled down. Like it, and anybody who's read the comic and or seen the manga, it gets dark. And then obviously Tone was pushing me out. He was like, "Listen, brother, you haven't even seen the light. Keep reading, brother. Wait until after the pixie comes." So I'm like, "What? What am I?"
We're gonna have Lori and George watch the original Berserk anime and get their reactions.
You should watch it.
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Oh
yeah. There is the 1996, and that's it.
All right, so wait. So where do I watch? Is it on Netflix? Is it on?
No, I don't
Amazon?
know. I don't know where to watch it.
Crunchyroll, probably.
Honestly, they did do a Blu-ray release of the 1996 one that came out this year, which I do need to pick up. If you can't watch the 1996, it is acceptable to watch the Golden Age 3 movies. Those are pretty solid in regards to telling you the story.
And
do not watch anything from 2016.
Yeah. And if you guys love manga art, I think Lori and George, you both would love the art of the comic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking beat.
Oh yeah.
It's probably the most detailed I've seen.
Really?
Yeah. The artists
of
pages,
those
beautiful.
20 pages, those 15 page chapters. Those splashes are incredible.
I want to give you a disclaimer. While it is beautiful because there's a lot of detail and it's easy to follow, you're not wondering, is he swinging his sword or doing a thing? It is dark.
It's dark.
It's like black and white, but then it's blacker. Okay.
Okay.
No, it's like one of those things.
Have you read my comic?
It's one of those things where like they didn't do trigger warnings in the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Jameson and ginger ale. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
So like I said from before you guys jumped on, I told Steady, I was like, Steady, this is me when we did the Twitch stream with a bunch of our friends on New Year's Eve, and me and Steady both had a bottle of Jameson, and we were going, and we both were past the label real early. Just saying.
Mm.
So once again, if you're not an alcoholic, don't come and hang out with them.
and I'll tell you now,
halfway through my bottle.
I'm proficient at making alcoholic drinks, so you know you won't even know what hits you.
Every one of y'all is a bartender. Jesse,
they're mixologists at this point.
Jesse, Seabass, you. Oh my god.
To be fair, Turp made like fresh with Spanish chocolate. Oh my god, it was so good. Hot chocolate. And I was like, what if we put the rum chata in it? And it was a fucking hit at fucking Friendsgiving. Just saying.
Oh shit! Listen, guys, I have to run out of here,
Okay.
but I'm gonna miss this show, like I said.
No.
And I'm an old man. I gotta get some sleep.
Before you go, old man, I wanna show you so that you and Lori can see what me and Tone were talking about in terms of the art.
Okay.
I'm already on Amazon. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. I saw the Blu-ray for like $45.
I already know that there's 14 volumes that are hardcover that I need to.
Oh yes, that is the those are the deluxe. Those are the deluxe leather-bound editions.
Yeah, they're gonna be on my wish list for next Christmas.
Look at that artwork.
Wow.
Yeah.
But George, I want to thank you for coming on and getting a shout out. Catch
George,
brother.
Love you, brother, with my entire heart.
Love you all. I'll see. I mean, obviously, I'll see you guys on the web, but
of course,
yeah, we got to get together.
Smuggling cookies.
I'm gonna take a flight out there, check you out, and
let me know. Let me know. Take you out to eat.
All right, cool. Bet.
All there is to do out here, really.
Listen, I like now that you live in ATL, like one of my cousins lives out there. You live out there. I
have a sofa bed and an air mattress. Yeah.
Let's go.
And I'll cook.
Lori, I'll see you in February, Lori.
Yeah.
Mike, I gotta meet you in person, and then we gotta do this.
You guys you're actually still in the Bronx, bro. You're in Yonkers, but
I'm
still,
Yonkers.
like you're
like
you're
down
close
the block,
enough.
bro.
Down
the block. All right,
back.
Good night, guys.
Homie.
Appreciate you.
Hi, George.
Love you all.
See you soon. George, thank you for dropping by, brother.
Peace.
Woke up looking for the
There 6. Yeah, Lori, you're gonna the story for Berserk. It's wild. Tone could go into detail even more about it, but yeah, the original anime. I remember.
I think that was the origin of Tone Soapbox.
Yeah,
was him going on a Berserk like rant.
It was.
1 second.
Did they remake
Michelle,
it?
Absolutely. Reach
Yes.
out to me.
Yes. So what had happened was they did you have the 96 cartoon, which ends at the eclipse, which is a big prominent scene, which is why everyone says you cannot forgive Griffith.
Okay. Don't spoil it.
I won't spoil it. But you watch this.
Okay, wait.
And you think,
is this the manga or are we talking about the animation?
The 96 anime. The 96 anime.
Okay, and where do we get this again?
What? Oh, I don't even know where to stream it, honestly.
Oh,
Google.
Hood release.
Yeah. So you watch it, it ends, and you think, can I watch some more? And they're like,
Tone, read this.
No.
Where? Tubi?
Yeah, that is why.
She said
so you watch it end, and you're like, yo, can I get more Berserk? I want to see what happened to my man guts. And they're like, no, there's no more. You can read it now. Go read. Go read and find out. And so whatever, that happened in 96. The manga goes on. Then they did the same thing. They did the Golden Arc movie trilogy, which is the 96 anime condensed into 3 movies, which gives you the backstory. You can watch those instead of like the 26 episodes. You still will get the feelings. You'll still get them. Then they released a 2016 anime, which takes place after the Golden Age, which was supposed to be their way of saying, hey, we're finally going to come back and do Berserk properly.
Nope.
And they did not. It's hot fucking trash.
So here's the problem.
Yeah.
Because when you Google it, it takes you to the 25 episode 1997 series.
Yeah, that's the one you want to go to.
Is 97?
97, 96.
96.
Okay.
You want to watch that
That's
one.
The one?
90s? Yes. 2000s?
1997. Oh, it's 2016, right?
There's the 2016 anime you don't want to watch.
Okay.
There's the 1997 anime you do want to watch.
Turn knows.
Yeah.
You can rent them on Amazon Prime. So
they're Berserk is one of those.
Val. Look at the comments.
Huh? Yes, I told you already. Hit me up.
Oh,
yep.
Hey.
I'll be in town. I won't be in town in May because I'm going to Cancun for a wedding. But yes, May the 4th.
Oh, it's the worst. Gosh, I had a friend. Same thing. Like my friend flew into Dallas, and I was in Michigan.
Star Wars
and he
thing.
was in Dallas.
Yeah. So end of April into May, like 28th to the 5th, I will be in Mexico.
Ooh, fancy.
Nice.
Oh, darn.
I'm a bridesmaid.
Look at me. I'm in Mexico
Yeah,
for a
well, you gotta
wedding.
go
Oh
then.
man.
Got
Oh
to
my
do
god,
it.
it's so much.
Yeah. Oh,
To be
wait. What?
committing.
I like
Wait,
these books.
Michelle knows.
which episode for Michelle from the 97?
Search.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure you're talking about 97.
Yeah.
These are
Yeah,
pretty.
but
You know
either
what?
which way.
My colorist, Matt Chambers, has all of these. And in fact, in the bio picture that we put on our Kickstarter, they're behind him on the shelf. And I was like, wait a minute, I've seen these before. He has them all. Yep, that's why.
I forgot what happened in episode 4. I got to go back and watch it. I actually have them in DVD.
Oh, okay. So they do Laura, if you go on Crunchyroll,
27 episodes.
They have it on Crunchyroll.
they have the Golden Age Arc Memorial Edition. That's the 3 movies split up into episodes.
Got you.
Okay, so I'm seeing on Crunchyroll Berserk of Gluttony, which is 12 episodes.
That's not it.
Berserk, which is 27 episodes.
That's not it.
And Berserk,
That's
the Golden Age.
Let me see.
Golden
what this
Age.
Is. No, Berserk.
13 episodes.
Yeah, the Berserk with 27 episodes is the 2016 garbage.
Okay.
Berserk, the Golden Age arc is 1 season, 13 episodes.
That's the Golden Age movie arc movies broken up into it's the Mugen Train of it all.
Okay.
You know how they took Mugen Train, they made it into episodes. That's what they did.
Can't wait.
Okay.
Works for me.
But is that the actual? But that's not the actual series.
That's not the 96 series, but the 96 series and that are the same thing. It's telling the same story.
Yeah.
And the Golden Age,
okay.
that is more comic accurate because they include things that the 96 anime did not. Because it would have been like,
okay.
why the fuck is the
Okay,
Skull
so I'll
Knight
watch
here and
that.
you have no idea who he is?
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
where they add the Skull Knight here and you're like,
Golden Age.
I still don't know what it is, but now it's more accessible to read.
You will learn, but then you won't know. That's the crazy part.
Unless you read the manga, which I think is still going.
Yes.
Or finished?
Guys, I finally finished Solo Leveling.
You pass away.
Oh,
He did.
I finished it.
Lori, he did pass away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. But
What,
they
manga or the first season?
the
No.
guy.
manga.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, we're having 2 different conversations.
Yeah, I was like, what
So-
happened?
Sorry.
I missed it.
Lori was learning about
Yeah, he passed away. I
Yes,
remember
the
that.
artist
that he-
and creator passed away. His team is now taking over to finish it.
Gotcha.
And
Do
then
they have his
released-
notes at least? Or
Yeah, they have everything. Like they have
Okay.
everything. They released.
how
they
much
released
more
2
is
episodes.
left though? Like if you were to say like, all right, we have
I mean, they released 2 chapters, which I need to read. I just haven't read any manga because I've been in a Brandon Sanderson hole. So like,
I know. That's
all I do
seen the
now.
group chat now.
that's all I've been doing. But they just released 2 chapters. I mean, he hasn't fought Griffith yet, so I can tell you that.
Okay.
We got some ways to go.
We have a ways to go. They say they're in their final arc, but I don't know.
Wait, what?
And about Berserk.
Talking about Brandon Sanderson.
What about him? You gonna read him finally?
Oh, what are we reading about him? Wait.
No, I'm reading his
what do you mean
books.
finally.
Because I've
Right,
talked
what
about
is
him
it?
before.
Oh, here we go.
Have you?
This is
you
one
know
of
my
the
memory
things.
stuff.
Yeah,
This
the
is one of the
fantasy
things.
the fantasy series that I'm reading. They're about like 1,000 plus pages
Okay, yes,
each. I'm on
yes.
book
Okay,
5
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Book
yeah,
5
yeah,
just
okay,
released.
Okay, got you. Oh, wait, okay.
I haven't read those either. Are those any good?
The Stormlight series is fucking amazing.
I've heard they're really good, and a
My
bunch
list.
of our group chat or
His other stuff is good too, and they always say like if you want to jump in and put your toe in, do some of his other stuff like Mistborn or whatever. But
Oh, okay. I've heard of
I
that
went
one.
but I was like fuck this, and I started with Stormlight Archive.
So Stormlight series you're reading.
The Stormlight Archive series is I'm reading. I'm on the 5th book that just released last week.
Way of the Kings.
Waiting for Mike's next horror take.
But now we
So,
just
yeah.
learned that Val finished solo leveling the manga or the manhwa.
yes.
That's another good
Yes.
one.
which I'm very excited about. What are your thoughts?
I fucking love this shit. It was so good.
Because you also got to see like the
Afterwards. Yes.
Mhm.
It's a little the time jumping makes it a
Mhm.
little bit confusing to understand where they are in timing and place.
That's where
Uh,
Ragnarok
but-
comes in.
which I will get
into. There's more. I promise you, there's more.
I haven't. I'm not there yet. I finally caught up in Boruto, anime. And JJ tells me I must read now, and I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'll probably wait till they animate it.
Listen, what are your thoughts on Solo Leveling? How do you like the completion of it? Because I and Tone, I'm sure, think it's one of the greatest things ever.
I think this
character my God.
Is
it's the sister. What's up? Hello.
Hello.
Switch homie. Sister from another mister. Hi. Oh my gosh. Didn't know you were here. Oh, that makes me so happy.
I thought that the character development for Song Jin-woo is amazing. I think that this kid, the choices he decided to make, and when it was fully understood what it is that he is, what it is that it meant, what it is, the whole process, and when he learned it, the choices he still made after being so omnipotent and stuff like that was very, very commendable. And I just think that the writing in this was so fucking good.
Yes.
Which is why I
can't wait to see it animated.
When I say I'm loving the light novel is so fucking good. It's essentially what the manga is the manhwa is based off of. So you have the manhwa, which is the comic that you just read, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was based off of a novel, essentially. That's what I'm listening to right now. And then we get the anime. So it's light novel, manhwa, and then anime.
Where do I get the light novel?
Do you have Spotify?
I was recently removed from my family plan with my friend who I know.
Do I have to get a family plan so I can put you on my family plan?
I would totally appreciate it. I mean, does it allow me to transfer over everything that I built in there?
I don't know what to tell you, but I'll see if I can make that happen. But I am on volume 3 and I'm almost done. I'm like 80. Nope.
Or what can you do it on, Mike?
I'm 94% done with book 3, and it's so good.
Okay.
Mike is like, I could do hood release.
Actually, I'll tell you where I am. I just got to the arc where he's finishing the demon tower.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen.
Yes.
Your boy Egris
leveling.
Your boy Egris just was like, "Yo, can I rank up? Can I get promoted?" And I was like,
Beru though actually is one of my favorite shadows.
Beru is that dude. Listen, Beru is best boy. I'm not gonna hold you. Beru is best boy and will forever be best boy.
Wait,
but Ignis is that dude.
Ignis is
that dude. Iron is that dude.
Interject, Mike.
Spoiler alert. Imagine if he had gotten that dragon. Imagine if he had gotten
Yo.
I wanted that so badly, bro.
Well, I was able to begin with an I or whatever. Yo,
I was like, why didn't he wasn't able to get him?
While I have not, Jason, while I have not done the manga, I have done the entire anime series, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. People don't give it enough credit. It's an amazing series.
Yeah,
I'm stuck in the middle because I had to give it a break. It's one of the shows I just had to put on pause for a little bit, but it's a good show.
It's I think honestly better as a binge.
Heavy? It's a heavy show.
No, it's a good show. It's one of those shows you can binge watch, and it's just at times. It's just.
Are they giving us a new season, or are they giving us more movies? Because I was told something about like they're giving us the current arc with the demon.
Man,
I'm waiting for.
Through all that noise is Demon Slayer that I'm waiting for.
Oh my god!
I cannot wait.
I know.
Michael Jackson. No.
Michael Jackson. Yes.
If you've read the manga, there's certain parts of the last coming arcs that you wanted to see in animation. Okay. And the way they did Michael Jackson's entry and blow up show in Las Vegas, it was amazing. Y'all know who my boy is, Blood Moon #3. I cannot wait until homie goes through it. And if you haven't seen, I'm not going to ruin anything. I want to see that whole battle. It's going to be amazing.
Lori, how much of the anime manga world are you like tapped into?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh man,
we gotta find out what she likes because
we gotta put you on.
I watched some old school stuff when I was younger, and then like didn't really do much, like Ninja Scroll and like older stuff.
You went Ninja Scroll. I was like,
you in the trenches. You in the trenches, Lori.
Yo,
I mean, I saw that. Like that was, I think, the first anime that I saw was Ninja Scroll.
Oh shit!
Yo, that is a
classic.
That is a
classic,
crazy
right?
like start though.
And I love it. But I mean, can you see kind of the influence on the stuff that I do?
Yeah.
I mean,
Actually, yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Ghost in the Shell. I saw that back in the day. The first one,
Bleach
the original
has
one.
absolutely been going crazy right now.
I've seen some Demon Slayer. I'm not up to date. Alita. I like Alita.
Which one? Battle Angel Alita. Alita, that's a good one.
Alita was pretty good.
Attack on Titan, when we finally got our endings now.
Finally. Yo.
I gotta bring up a classic one. Lori, have you seen Armitage the Dirge?
No.
Okay, that was that. It got a little bit overshadowed by Ghost in the Shell.
Gotcha.
But I remember
Did we ever get to talk about Arcane?
Not really.
We didn't get to talk Arcane from on Netflix. Oh, it's Arcane. So every episode.
First of all, hold on.
It's on my list.
Everything. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. Lori,
yes.
Bump it up the list.
Okay. I'll put it at the top.
This story, these 2 seasons was fucking amazing.
Didn't you like not watch the first season and we told you to watch it and you watched from first season?
Yeah, so when first season came out,
just to give you context,
Val
don't be watching just anything, and we have to be like, "Yo, Val, like, listen,
just watch it." Like they're like, "Just watch it."
Forget that, Lori. Don't listen to Seabass.
Right? It has to come from me and Tone.
That's the problem. So Seabass first recommended it, and I was like, I'll touch it. And I watched like 1 episode. I don't know, and never went back to it. So when the second season came out, the guys are like, nah, fuck Seabass, just watch it, kind of thing. And I was like, okay, all right. And when I went back home for Thanksgiving, I binge watched 2 seasons, and the story. Every time I thought it was good, it got better. Like it was like, damn. This shit is going, like, I was like, some of the parts I knew was coming. I was like, is it? I'm hoping no. Oh my God, it is right. Oh my God. It was like so good. And it's not a typical, like, cookie cutter bullshit. Yeah. It was great.
I'm sold. I'm going to start watching it tomorrow.
Even if anything, season 2, the record is that in season 2, every episode scored above a 9. Yeah. No episode was under a 9.
And I will say that the soundtrack to this shit makes it even better.
Okay.
Holy shit. Yeah. You're like immersed in the feelings because the music even matches. And it was just like
the opening number for the first season is the same as the second season, but the second season they did it like even better, which like makes no sense. Yeah. Like the pacing of it makes you feel like, I was things just have changed throughout every from first season and second season.
I'm already sold. Yeah, like you don't have to keep selling.
Lori's like, yo, I'm locked in from.
I'm making cookies tomorrow all day, so that's what's going to be on the TV while I'm baking.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
it'll be a good pitch.
The good thing about
cookies
Arcane,
will be burnt because I'm not paying attention.
So the good thing about
don't burn the cookies.
So the good thing about Arcane is that Arcane was only going to be 2 seasons.
Yes,
but they left it open where they're going to possibly do spinoffs. But they closed the story for the 2 seasons, which is good.
What is it based? What is it related to? What's the game it's related to?
League of Legends.
Something.
But that's what you're supposed to do. Like, if it's intended to be 2 seasons, fucking leave it alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I hate when they're like, we're going to do it again because there's money.
Originally, they were going to do, I think, 3 or 4 seasons. But then they were like, all right, we're going to do 2. We're going to keep it and cut it. And also, some of the episodes in the second season were supposed to be longer. So we were supposed to get a lot more out of the second season that we didn't get, but it was so good. Like, I have thoughts.
So me not knowing that, it doesn't affect the watch at all.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. That's good.
Because I didn't know that at all. And
I knew about that. Really, my cousin was like, "We were supposed to." I was like, "I know," and she was pissed because.
But what also really sold this too was the fact is the animation as well. The animation quality in the show, the style, it's just
different.
And you love the characters, like the way they did Jinx in the show, Vi. It's like you feel for every character and their story arc. So it's like they're all really well detailed.
One thing I will say, every time you think someone is a villain, they're not really the villain. And their story, I could understand why they did what they fucking did. It was just great writing. Great fucking writing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But also too, it's like the world and the environment they created. Piltover. Such a beautiful environment.
And see, those are the kind of shows that I dissect. I want to watch it first time just to enjoy it. And then I go back and I dissect, like, why do I like this so much? Was it the pacing? Was it the, like, what is it about?
I'm going to rewatch it. It's so worth it.
Yeah. Like I've rewatched Blue Eyed Samurai a couple times.
That's another really good one too. That was a beautiful one.
That's when I got started. I just couldn't stop. My husband's like, "It's 2 a.m. Why are you awake?" I'm like, "I'm almost done."
Shy has definitely
genres for days. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. See, she's giving all those recommendations because those are a lot of good ones in there.
You.
Hellgirl was a really nice. Hellgirl's a really dope anthology series. It's a horror anthology. It was pretty dope. So each story, there were some stories there that's like, that's just fucked up. But
I like it. I like that.
And then the Blood series was really good too. Blood plus Blood C. Blood has one of those Blood series has the episodes of the demonic bunnies doing the bunny blender, just blending people. I think I showed that to Toe.
You did.
I don't understand.
Everybody started watching that after that came up, and it was a very popular thing after a while. Screw all that. I want to see my favorite Castlevania Nocturne Series 2 coming out again.
Yes.
I'm mad they killed my girl Jolta. Justice for Jolta. All right. She was bad and she didn't deserve to go out the way she did. Okay.
Right.
I would sub for Jolta. I would sub.
Did they?
I know.
I thought
she said it bites.
I didn't know if that was her at the end of the trailer. Was it her at the end of the trailer?
I gotta watch it now again.
I could be wrong. But I swear to God, I know. I thought she was dead too, but I was like,
"Don't
is that
get me hype, Lori? Don't do it. Don't do it."
Like, you gotta
Jolta bites, and I need it.
He loves her.
She was hot.
She was hot.
When the phone
okay.
Blood Moon came out, we were all like,
look, she should have been a main villain. She should have been a main villain for a season by herself. She got clapped up real quick. So I feel away about
some of my favorite anime of all time.
I've seen Death Note. Was awesome.
It's a fiance. It's a romantic.
I've heard good things about Bleach.
Komi is a
anything Bleach. I love.
I didn't, but I will put them on my list.
I've heard of Komi. It's definitely anxiety. She can't speak. Like she's like the most popular girl in the school, but there's only one guy that really like.
Seabass is team.
Oh
Overlord.
Yeah, Overlord is fucking fantastic.
Okay.
Overlord.
I was gonna actually say, hey, before we start to wrap up at some point in the fucking distant future, where I wanted to give like favorite shows of the year, recommends, or like movies, like anything of like this year that you guys are like, if you haven't seen this or if you haven't done this, you should go check that out.
Arcane Solo Leveling.
This of this year at all, like recommendations.
That's
like
what I
remember last week. Law, I don't know. I'm gonna recommend shit and be like, that was from 2 years ago. I'm like, I don't know.
So if we're talking about shows, Delish and Dungeon. Delicious and Dungeon.
Yeah, that's really good
stuff. I know, first of all, that's why I said we got to find out what Lori likes, even though we kind of have it a gist. Anime has
watched that. I didn't watch it yet though.
It's on Netflix, I believe.
It's on Netflix. Yeah. It's a nice
they
fantasy.
Go into the dungeon and they cook things.
Yes, yeah, the monsters.
But it's more than that as you start to get deeper into the story, though.
Kind of dark, isn't it?
So anime, I just want to say, anime manga has really expanded to a point like it's like food. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has particular preferences and dishes. This one is a lighthearted one. It's still funny, but then there's kind of a dark but still engaging story underneath it.
So you guys remember how like Avatar: The Last Airbender. You're like, oh, this is so sweet and fun, and then they're like, oh, it got real dark real quick.
Yes,
it's that. It's literally the same. Like, oh, what do you mean? Why are we doing this right now?
I'm gonna give you a pro gamer tip. The brighter the anime or manga is, depending, because manga is really black and white, the crazier dark it is, message wise. Think about it. Think Full Brother.
I gotta continue on with Delicious. I watched like a couple episodes.
Full Metal Alchemist, right? Think about it. Look how bright that was, right?
Yeah.
Demon Slayer. Look how bright this is. It's about to get dark. Attack on Titan. Arguably bright. Great saturation.
The first episode, he ate homeboy's mom.
His mom is eaten in the first episode.
I'm talking about the colors. The colors, Duke. The colors. I'm colorblind. Hey, that was a Skittles commercial.
Hunter is, oh, this is so fun. Until like, oh shit, we met Hisoka. Oh no.
Yeah, bright.
Naruto was like that too, though.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Naruto was very much like, oh, it's just a bunch of kids in class.
Until
there's an assassin in the mist.
Right.
Then we feel bad for him. Then the snake guy comes.
Right.
Then he kills everyone.
Let's not talk about when
and
you
then we
get
kill
to
the old man that everyone loved.
Yes.
Why would they do that?
They had to.
But he throws fucking hands.
He didn't have to.
he throws hands.
And feet.
He throws hands.
Third Hokage throws hands when he has that staff.
Bro.
Yes, and Monkey King and So I'm just saying, that's like a real thing. The brighter and like vivid colors things are, even Solo Leveling. Up until they got into that double dungeon, you were like, "Oh, this is okay. This is so dark. Why is her teeth so yellow? It's not yellow. It's white. Whoa,
yo." As soon as you saw the statue smile, you were like, "Oh,
this isn't what I thought it was."
Nah, I'm good.
The crazy thing is, I had a bad review of Solo Leveling. I was like, not really a bad review. It was just a bad take because it was just like, I feel like they do such shock scenes.
Read this, Mayhem, because
fuck the colors.
She got you there.
Those two kids trying to bring their mama back to life. Still bright. Some of them, yes. I'm not talking about the theme. I'm talking about the colors it's drawn in.
You're talking about like how light and airy the soundtrack is.
Colors.
He's talking about like the animation,
the animation style.
That could be included. Okay, so
I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one. That's definitely why Mayhem is saying it.
Is Sebastian
because
frozen for you, or is it just me? Okay,
he's
frozen.
He's getting there.
Okay,
I'm getting there. I got a lot of stuff moving around in the background,
cool.
So
Aren't
this
you
is
guys
the one.
Tired? Do you guys get tired? It's like 11 o'clock.
Eventually, listen.
It's the last hoorah. I told work that I'm coming.
I'm kind of old
I'm
too.
getting to the office like midday tomorrow.
To add to Mayhem's thing about cute bright colors, this is actually from a zombie anime.
Oh, cool.
You don't learn
like
that it's a zombie. Oh yeah, I think the puppy becomes a zombie later.
Yay!
Of course, Lori. Yay!
There you go. You don't. So the show opens up to you. And again, it's those, but it opens up to you with it kind of lies to you in the beginning, where it's like you think it's opening up. It opens up with this cute little stereotypical anime number that you used to get from all those, and you don't know about the whole zombies until like maybe like halfway through the season, and the anime opening starts getting darker and darker to reflect the world around it. Like the girl with the purple hair, she's just completely oblivious to all the zombies that are going on around her and all that. Like she thinks that they're just in school. It's called School Live.
Oh, so I just want to just to say something and we'll move forward. It could be bright and airy. It could be the bright colors. I wouldn't be surprised if Dan end up getting dark as well. But you got to understand, I don't think. To
be fair, it already did. If you're watching, in
I
your
know.
Car, it already
is it good?
It's fun.
It's good. It's enjoyable. If you like Fooly Cooly, you're gonna like it.
It's not as serious.
If you like Fooly Cooly, fuck if you like Fooly Cooly. Tone, understand that everyone who goes, oh shit, that anime that's so hype right now that even anime people who aren't anime fans like it. It is it has the absolute like fan base for a reason.
Yeah,
it is.
It's bonkers.
And the music,
It's a bonkers show.
slaps. And the music slaps.
The
It's bonkers.
music, the same people who did Mashu, right? Who did Mashu did this opening. I love them. They're my listen.
What is it about anime music that's just so catchy, man?
Hold on. My best friend said, but this is the only music that I know makes me want to shake my ass. And I was like, you absolutely right. Because the Dan music absolutely slaps. The Mashu's Muscles and Magic absolutely slaps. Same artist. I'm just saying it makes sense.
Going back to Lori's question, like
just
what about?
Claymore.
I think they really. Which one?
I did watch I love Claymore so much.
That music slaps too.
Yes,
so good. So
Claymore was another really good one.
So to piggyback what Sebastian was trying to say, I think is people forget like as someone who watches enemies, I don't trust shit. Fair enough. What makes it slap is because a lot of times they find like really good music that makes you feel good, and you feel really good about it until you realize sometimes what the series is about, and it should be dark as fuck.
Black Clover has no opening or ending that doesn't slap. And I will fucking put my entire everything.
Listen,
on
the opening for Kaiju number 8 was fucking fantastic.
The opening and the ending of Kaiju number 8 is on my playlist right now because they're so good.
You can go back. Naruto had one.
Those are iconic ones versus you immediately go, damn, this I would go to the club and dance to this.
But the anime is dark.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm not.
That's I forgot what popular content creator said that. They would kill somebody in the episode, right? And let's say it's all 6 of us, but then all 6 of us will be in the outro and we're all having a good time. And the music is slapping.
Absolutely.
That's how they get you. Okay. Listen, go back to Full Metal Alchemist real quick. Yes, they try to bring their mom back, but they kind of glazed over what really happened during that time. And then they time skipped and everybody was cool. Like, hey, I'm missing a whole body and I'm just missing an arm, but we're going to be great adventurers someday. And then towards the end of the series, you find out what he went through when he met, what was it called? The creator or whatever. Yep. And that shit was even dark. Like that. The whole ending was just
the truth.
Whatever the guy's name.
Which anime was it where they combined the dog and the girl?
That's dark. Do you remember how bright that color was?
And again,
I haven't seen it. The only reason I know about that is because when we were doing the poll to name the dog for that sad pancake, someone put that name into the poll, and I was like, "What is that?" Yeah. And they had to explain to me who that was, and I was like, "Oh,
holy shit!"
You want to name the dog that?
So Lori, Full Metal Alchemist has 2 series. They have Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Brotherhood follows more of the manga. Because the original series caught up to the manga, so they were able to do their own thing. This happens in both series, and the guy is still it's still one of those moments that people like, fuck this guy. But again,
it's a meme.
You can defend him against Griffith.
It's a meme forever. Yeah. So yeah.
I still don't. I've never watched Full Metal Alchemist. I never got past 2 episodes.
That's right. That was one of the lists we made for you last time.
It's definitely one of those
on my many lists.
Listen,
to watch.
It's unlike Attack on Titan, which was a world building, and I think they had a couple of plot holes.
A lot.
Full Metal still kind of built upon the level, like the whole world and whatnot. There's a lot of stories that kind of come together. Brotherhood kind of came together well at the end, better. And when you sit back and you realize who was who and why it happened, it's dark, but then it's kind of like, this was a great storytelling. This was a really great storytelling. I'll let you.
The only time I cried for both series was Mustang.
They told it twice.
Huh?
I said story so great that they told it twice.
Listen,
valid, actually valid, and they use the same voice acting cast for both.
Oh,
that's hilarious. But for real, it's the same.
Yeah.
So when you watch Full Metal Alchemist, so what happened when Full Metal Alchemist first came out, the studio caught up to the manga. So the studio took liberties to do their own story and thought that this was where the manga was going. They still delivered a banger of a series that ended, but then when the manga finished, the studio went back and created Brotherhood, which then followed the manga. So you actually have two great stories for Full Metal Alchemist. You have Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and both are bangers of a series.
Yeah,
nice. It would be like what would happen if George R.R. Martin would finally finish Game of Thrones.
Shots fucking fired. Fuck that motherfucker.
But at the same time, she's not wrong.
If you do watch it, the voice actor for Lust in Full Metal Alchemist and the voice actor for Roy Mustang are who play Grog and Vex in Legend of Vox Machina. They are married.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Thank you, La, for that TED Talk. I appreciate it.
And if you go back and you watch
started
season
listening.
8,
I know who the guy you don't talk about is.
Bruno?
We don't talk about Bruno.
I need more context. I
have in box.
The guy in Critical Role.
The guy that just said that he's not worth shit. And I started listening to their old podcast and how it started in the very beginning.
Got it.
There was a guy that was like super annoying.
Yep.
Early in. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. Michelle's singing.
Yep.
No.
I think we are at that hour of the final episode. We may come back for someone else.
We went a little bit over. Honestly, I was prepared to go.
That's because you guys are not
longer.
prepared to end. So just come back next week and it'll be fine.
For part two of our series finale.
Part 2 of the finale. Will be part 3 and
right?
part 4, part 5.
We'll even have a jingle.
Oh my god!
Well, I was
part 2 of the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we may come back next year and talk Thunderbolts and Cap.
I want to see both of those.
I would like to shout out to Lou because Lou couldn't make it, but he let me know. Shout out to Lou for dropping. Like, I've never had a theme song up until Lou, and then we got one for
it was awesome.
Medusa's Cascade, but like this is awesome. Like,
yo, the way he dropped that theme song was just hilarious. He was like, yo, I got this. Check this out. Listen to it. I'm like, yo, this is just perfect. He's like, yeah, if you guys want it, just go right ahead. And I was like, thanks, bro. Yeah, it's funny because again, the connection with Lou went to high school with Jess. So
like shout out to Lou, man. Shout out to Jess. Shout out to fucking everybody, man. Because there's so many of you guys as the creators who come onto our show, as the guests, and just the people in our comment section, the audience who have just made the show what it is.
I'm not crying, you are.
I am fucking forever grateful for you guys because we would not be here without you guys. And I say that all the time, but I truly mean it. That this show would not be what it is without you guys,
for
man.
coming on as well.
Absolutely,
we love you.
Absolutely. Like Lori, mayhem. You come and bring the absolute mayhem, and I think with Lori, it brings it to a whole nother level because y'all both are just like
mayhem
out there with it.
High five!
But I love it. I love it.
High five!
I love it, man. Like you guys are the best. Seabass, like to you. My hat's off to you. My heart goes out to you. Thank you for giving me this outlet. Thank you for giving me this crazy fucking family that we have. Thank you for giving me a bunch of fucking cool ass memories and a lot of great stories to share and tell. And I am forever grateful for all the shenanigans that you have put us through. I love you, brother. Thank you so much.
Meh. Now I gotta fuck with you.
Oh, that was great. That was great. Oh man.
I'm not gonna cry again, but y'all know I love y'all, so fuck for y'all.
Listen, I promise you, the drink is the only thing that's making me not cry right now.
Yeah.
Yay.
So short and sweet. I love you all.
Yes.
No, but for real, I mean, I thank everybody for really jumping in doing this. I love you, Mike. You could do the whispers. Let's go. No, I really appreciate it because it's like this when you're sitting in that Bronx apartment, sitting doing that first episode, like if people actually saw that first episode, I mean, I can say it on the air now. It had I don't know how, but the editing in that first episode was just so. And again, we were all trying, we were all like learning, and it was all a learning curve.
We needed
and
that
you
to
didn't
get
think,
where we are now.
and you didn't. If you saw like the very early days, you wouldn't think where it's at now. I mean, the graphics, everything, and all that, and it's just like you said, it was a community show. Everybody got together. We had
Shout
fun.
out to Steady for all of our new
Steady did
assets
all
and
the
aesthetics,
graphics.
man.
Lou did,
Thank
yes.
you.
Steady
Thank
was
you.
yeah. Anybody who needs graphics, Steady is definitely the guy you want to hire.
Absolutely. He also did my Twitch ones, so go holler at your boy.
Yes, shout out to Steady.
But it's just it was just geeking out on a Tuesday night. That's really what we did. You really think about it, geeking out on a Tuesday night. You know, if the fact that we had nights where we had one listener to no listeners, it was just us just vibing and geeking out and just having fun doing what we wanted to do. But life happens, unfortunately, and it's like, but like I said, next year, who knows? We may come back, talk about Thunderbolts, because we keep joking about it. We may talk about the Sony stuff. I mean, you may see us on definitely gonna see us online. I mean, you know, we're there. we're still communicating on our chats. We're still communicating in our chats, giving me shit.
Oh yes.
I have a Kickstarter in February, and it's going to be weird not coming on the show.
We'll come on your show. We can come on your show.
You are absolutely welcome on my show anytime.
We may just do a whole Lori one-shot Kickstarter episode where we give Lori the controls, and that's how to let her.
Yo,
aren't you scared after you said that out loud?
No, no. Lori, I'm not scared because
you are now, and we know what we're signing up for. If we didn't know you, that would be different.
But yeah, no, I
love y'all or whatever. We
definitely shout a lot of love to you. lot of love.
Love you, sis. Love you.
I'm honored to be here with you guys tonight. I really am. And I feel like I overstayed my welcome. I feel like all those guys, I feel like was like a private moment that I probably should have like gotten off.
No. I stayed so that way when they do the outros, I can say, and your co-host Mayhem. You know what I'm saying? I want to say my name. Damn it. I want to say.
No, I mean, honestly,
to be fair, Mayhem has stepped in when one of us has stepped out because we had other things.
But
so
he has.
Yeah.
Honestly, all the emotional moments, all the moments that were there, all the fun moments, that's because everybody, Lori, Mike, everybody in the chat, Michelle, Cheyenne, Hugo, have all been part of that. So
are here now that, like, listen, if we don't even say your name, trust us, we remember you, we've talked about you, and we love you guys because you made us who we are now.
You guys were the show wasn't just Tone, Seabass, Val, and Law. The show was all of us. Everybody who tuned in, everybody who joined in, everybody who was a guest, who's just been there. Is the contribution of, like I said, it was community, it was family, it was nerds getting together, doing what they love to do.
Yeah, it's home.
Yeah. But I will let y'all take it away. This has been your boy Seabass.
It's your boy Law. Oh my God, it's your boy Law.
Your boy Tone from across the hall.
The co-host Mayhem.
You're not supposed to go ahead of me.
Not yet, Mayhem, not yet.
Wait,
Seabass, take it from the top again. Take it from the
Wait, here we go. It's your boy Seabass.
It's your boy Law.
It's your boy Tone from across the hall.
And last but not least, of course, Vmac.
With
Mayhem.
I'm having a moment. I'm sorry. It's co-host Mayhem.
Oh, man.
And our honorable guest, Lori. Thank you so much for joining us for our last episode.
Thank you all. I want to wish you all a beautiful new year, beautiful holidays. Happy Kwanzaa.
Yo, Steady gotta stay true to the end. I love it. I love it, man.
And if
Steady,
you guys
I'm fighting you when I see you, bro.
Love you.
And if you guys
when I go to Chicago, I'll hit you up. I promise. I'm heading there soon.
And if you guys want to keep up with us, keep up with us on our socials. Keep up with us on our socials. Keep up with us on our projects. Follow Lori on her projects and everything. Follow Mike. Mike definitely running the 4-letter nerd. Him and his crew. Follow Law on his socials. Follow Val. Val is also, I believe, still with TV. You guys are still killing it. And
we paused. We're on pause for a while till some other people get their life together also. So,
and we will keep you up on the mixology of Tone and his mixology journey
as well.
But again, love you guys.
Happy New Year, guys.
All right, peeps.
Happy holidays.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year's. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. Happy everything.
All of it, man.
Tony Stark dies again.
Tony Stark dies again. It's that beautiful time of
Love
year.
you guys. Appreciate you guys. Would not be here without you guys.
He's back as Dr. Doom.
Truly, it means the world to us that you guys let us do this for so long. Like, yeah.
And industry.
Salud.
Playing those beautiful B music in 3, 2. And it's not playing. Thank you.
Typical.